I could be your pleasure, ain't trying to cause you pain. On this road of love, I'm driving you insane. You tapping on the brakes after the rain. Baby, I can be your sunshine, just let me explain. Ride around with that top down, your hair blow back like a supermodel. Diamonds in the face of my new Movado. Got the Stingray in a new Bravado. The ex still pushing that blue Tahoe. Damn right, everything I do colossal. When I'm with you, it's like I won the lotto. Plus you a freak and you love the loving I give you, compare it to dope. So you gon' get hooked, just prepared to be soaked. The mattress so wet till we both start to float. Have you looking like you about to go on the stroke? Month past 5, so we still kinda new. You having regrets, but you on me like glue. Bad boyfriends, yeah, you had a few. Leave that baggage at home, I'm rolling with you.
Take off your roof and ride. I ain't like them other guys. Your girlfriend be hating, don't let them scrutinize. Cause on this road to love, it's just you and I. Foot on the pedal, ain't no sense of wasting precious time. Don't slow it down. Don't slow it down.
Love the way that you move, babe. Work your hips in that smooth way. Turning up with me on a weeknight. Club going up on a Tuesday. But I can sense a little tension. You're trying not to cause a collision. Your mind wanna see a yellow light, but your damn body ain't listening. Your girl throwing shade and you getting annoyed. She just in your ear to prevent you from joy. I provide you with gifts, she's still unemployed. With no man in her life and she's sitting on toys. Don't trick on a when they call me a flirt. Follow my lead, don't go in reverse. Got a pass or whatever, but I'm still not the worst. So don't waste your time trying to dig up some dirt. Hand on the wheel for them bumps in the road. When I'm out here on tour, I ain't fucking well. Make you the one, cause that's what you deserve. You rolling with me, ain't no need to be scared. Don't hit the curb, switching up them lanes. Just keep on tailing me, girl, them other lanes.
Take off your roof and ride. I ain't like them other guys. Your girlfriend be hating, don't let them scrutinize. Cause on this road to love, it's just you and I. Foot on the pedal, ain't no sense of wasting precious time. Don't slow it down. Don't slow it down.
I'm not your lover and I'm not your friend. I'm something more that you can't comprehend in this world of sin. Shout out to Prince, you in that red Corvette, blacked out with tint. Keep up with me, you know damn well that you really with me. Have trust in me, I'ma always have you in luxury.
Take off your roof and ride. I ain't like them other guys. Your girlfriend be hating, don't let them scrutinize. Cause on this road to love, it's just you and I. Foot on the pedal, ain't no sense of wasting precious time. Don't slow it down. Don't slow it down.
Put your foot on the gas. Put your foot on the gas.
Don't slow it down.
Put your foot on the gas. Put your foot on the gas.
What's up, everybody? You're now rocking with the best of the best. How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? And we are all here gathered today for a great chat. We got a lot of stuff to go through tonight. This has been a big, huge week. A lot of surprises. Even more so, it's like the surprises have been coming daily. Just daily surprises. And yeah, we did have some bullshit early this week with Sideshow. I know I did. I know a lot of you out there did as well. But I know also a lot of you actually scored. And what I'm talking about 000, who I didn't know a damn thing about until this week. So real interesting week. Anyway, let's get to the panel right here. What we got right here? Let's go to this guy right here.
He has a figure of himself. Damn, the figure looks just like him. Loco Lu, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing, my brother?
What's poppin', people? I got my 000. I know that. I'm happy about that shit. I was able to score that shit. I was like, yeah, baby. But Sideshow, oh my God, you need to work on your editing process, the way you cue people in. It's a shit show. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that. I'm cool, man. I'm happy to be here. Thank you for having me, as always. And yeah, man, let's get to talking about some figures other than 000.
Absolutely, brother. Thank you so much for being here, brother. Want to give a shout out to Mario El Professoro. What up, what up, what up with you? Also want to give a shout out to Aunt your mama in the building. Thanks for being here, brother. Thank you so much for being here. We got OG fan with Star Wars or just Star Wars. We got who else we got? We got Collectors Entity in the building. What's up with you? We got also Pedro Lopez in the building. Nice shot. Nice, very nice shot of Miss Selena. Yes. Definitely. CT, what's up with you? CT603. We also got Keith in the building. What's up with you? Before we continue with everybody here, want to also give a shout out going around. We have, that's right, with the new shirt. Hold on, he got the new one. Yes.
Oh,
Pop Culture Living Room. Look at that.
That's me right here. That's me. That's me wearing Darth Vader outfit and my hat.
Love it, bro. That is dope.
Go to Pop Culture Living Room. Get your t-shirts. Hey, help me get you guys to do more tutorials to build these things. Building stuff.
Those look fantastic, brother. And don't you got a show coming up this Saturday, right? You're doing a live
Saturday. Build? We're gonna make a frame. We're gonna make one of these frames.
Nice.
We're gonna make them. I'm like this. I'm feeling so hot and so bothered. I threw my panties to the camera. I was like,
oh wow,
just
oh wow,
so much. That was such. You know how to get people going. Thank you.
And Randall knows how to get people going as well. I mean, I see him out there in the back.
There he is.
Mouth open, ready for action. No diddy.
You motherfuckers! What are you guys doing back there? Look at me. I'm standing back here. I'm in a catatonic state, and you guys are crazy. I love you.
Definitely. Love you too, brother. Always good to have you here. Also, we got this guy right here, Dr. Usta. Look at him with the COVID jacket on, looking all smooth. What's up with you? What's going on with you, bro?
What's going on? Man, today just springtime. You gotta get that yard work in, get everything right for the warm season, the cookout season. Finish my second deck now to put everything back in its place.
Looking good, brother. Looking good. Both of them looking good. So hold on, did you stain it again, or did you just clean it?
Yeah.
Oh, you stained it.
Power washing and stain it.
Oh wow, that looks good.
So I tried something different with the color this time, which I like. Okay, that's the formula right there to get it, to get it to pop like that. So
gotcha.
Doing that, I bought I love barbecuing, so I bought that. Was at that Ninja, was at that Pro Woodfire XL doohickey with all the bells and whistles. You could connect it to your phone, so I just can't wait to throw some steaks on that. See how that turns out.
Hell yeah.
And semester is coming to an end too, so I got some little extra free time. I'm getting my ass back into the gym because all this COVID and pudge weight and me having surgeries. I gotta get myself back to where I was. So
hell yeah. Nah, definitely feel you on that. That's the key right there. That's the key for all of us, especially myself. So definitely, brother. But always good to have you here, big bro. Definitely, bro.
Oh man, like I said, it's my safe place, man. Yeah, guys are family. Save a brother more ways than one.
Yeah, I feel you. Absolutely. Truth, not lies. Love it. Definitely. And we also got this guy right here. Just popped in. What's up with you, partner? How you doing? Captain Negro, please. I feel you, bro. I feel you, big bro. I feel you.
Name
Yeah.
says it all, bro.
Yeah, you gotta tell some mofos that shit. You really do. You
Yeah.
really
Dude,
do.
I'm in the process of putting that on front of that cane right now.
This is the nice way of saying it.
Yes, yes, yes.
That's the nice way of saying it. You know what I mean? That's the nicest way to say it. That's you know what I mean? That's what we, yeah. But nah, man, thank you for having me, bro. It's been a crazy day. It's been a crazy week, but I'm here, bro, and I'm glad to be here with you guys. So yeah, man. I mean, I'm definitely excited about this week, about what's going on.
Yes, sir.
Just got done watching one of my favorite. Yo, has anybody ever seen House of Lies with Don Cheadle, bro?
Fuck yeah, that was my show,
Yeah,
Bro, that was
Hell
I can watch that on repeat.
Yes.
I watched it every year on repeat, like from season on, bro. I just love it. It's incredible. It's an incredible show.
That was just when that show aired. That was a great time in my life.
Yeah,
that was just,
bro.
Yeah, man.
It was that and Californication for me, bro.
Hell,
like those two shows, bro.
Those were my shows, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yes,
Yeah. Yeah.
David the Company, hell yeah.
Yeah, bro. Definitely incredible, bro. It's like they don't. I mean, they make shows, but they don't make it like that. Like
Right.
Succession and all that is dope, and I don't get me wrong, but I just needed something with some edge, and it had like a bit of humor in it. It wasn't always so melancholy and sad. That's my shit, bro. I love those shows.
Oh, definitely, bro. Those are my shows right there. But thank you so much for being here, Brick Bro.
Appreciate that, bro.
All y'all, definitely good to have y'all here. And everybody here in the chat with us, definitely. We got Preston Hawkins in the building. What's up with you? What's up with you? Pedro, you said, shout out to Prince. Yeah, you know. Yep, definitely. Like I said in the song. Absolutely, brother. Definitely. We got Blitz in the building. Said reporting for duty. Absolutely. We got Press X to continue. What's up, brother? We was talking about some stuff earlier. Me and him was talking about some stuff last couple days ago when 000 dropped, and we're gonna be talking about some of that tonight. So man, thank you for that. Thank you for that, Press X. Definitely. We got FBJ in the building. Always good to have you here, my brother. Always good to have you here. And you know what? We gonna jump into it just like this. I got a video I wanted everybody to see, and I'm sure a lot of you seen it already, but we're gonna look at this video and kind of speculate a little bit on it. This is a first look Hot Toys Star Wars Power of the Dark Side exhibition in Hong Kong. This video is brought to you by Toy Zone D. Definitely make sure if you want to check them out on YouTube, amazing content, and they gave us this video right here for today. Well, they put the video up, I should say. And man, this event looks amazing, and we got some surprises in this event that I'm sure all of y'all seen.
My first time seeing this video.
Are you serious?
My very first time seeing this video.
Wow.
I've been busy all day, bro. I haven't really been doing too much. So this is my first time actually seeing it. So I want to be, and this is, hey, no time like the present, man.
Exactly, man. Now we've seen some good stuff in here. I mean, as you can see the dark side, like all the I want some of these, like some of the cups and some of the like swag they have from this. Like the artwork is dope. I like some of the bags and all that. Definitely. As you can see, we got some of these figures right here. Some of the stuff we seen earlier this week.
Bro, they got they got that up there for some reason. Don't know why, but they got all this stuff up there for a particular reason, bro.
They do. They keep teasing us with this shit. Want to give a shout out to Miguel, Toy Quest 101. What up with you, brother? Always good to have you here, bro. Definitely. Got Ken Carpenter in the building. What's up, Ken? Been a minute.
What up, Ken?
What's up, Ken? Definitely. Got Mama Luigi in the building. Definitely good to have you here as well. Yeah, just looking at some of the stuff. I'm a fast forward. We don't have to watch the whole thing. Like I said, if you guys want to watch it, after the show or during your leisure, you could definitely watch it. Just speeding it up a little bit. Stuff we've already seen before. There's so long.
Dude, I'm tired of them teasing that damn Starfighter for real.
Dude, that's the
okay. You're gonna do it, and then this shit too.
And then this shit right here.
Yeah.
And here it is. And I'm gonna say, and this is, for everybody on the panel. And I'm gonna go to you. I'm gonna go to you second, brother, on this. Fool me, fool me once, fool me twice, fool me 3 fucking times, fool me 4 times. Because here they go again, showing vehicles. And here's the thing, guys. They kind of did this shit last year with the whole WB 100. You know, they were showing us Batmobiles we never got, and then the N1, all that type of shit. Here they are showing us these vehicles. Now, we know we got a Bark Speeder, but this color of Bark Speeder and the speeder that Ahsoka is riding, do you think we're going to get this, bro?
You know what? It more than likely, yes, because the only thing I gotta do is just throw some fucking paint on the other one that they have.
Right.
So, you know,
when these are repaints. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm looking at this like, look at this Toy Biz bullshit. It's some bullshit.
Hold on.
We fighting dragons and shit.
Dragons and shit. Yep. And bills. Yep.
Man, when I saw that, I was just like, come on, man. Come on. You know. And I'm gonna tell you, that Bark Speeder, you know, I love it, but you damn sure gotta have a place for it. I'm sitting there like, this other one come out. Damn. I think without the figures, you're talking about maybe $375, $400 if they just brought that out alone. Because I know the Bark Speeder with the figure, that was like $660.
Yeah, it was expensive.
Yeah, $660 right there. So, you know, damn. Oh, by the way, Lil, did you get your Padme yet?
Who, me?
Yeah.
It doesn't ship until I think Monday.
That's the box I just had. It just came today.
Oh wow!
Yeah. Well, see, I got 2 on order on the way from Underground. So yeah, so I got that, and then I also got a notification at the end on the 2nd. The both of the oh my god, the super battle droids, they ship as well.
Damn. Yeah, so stuff is coming. Stuff definitely is coming. Want to give a shout out to Low Key Calvin. What's up with you, brother? Always good to have you here. Thank you, bro. Man? Definitely. And then here's Mario with never gonna get it, never gonna get it, never gonna get it. There he go with that shit. But
you know what? He gonna flee the country when that thing come out.
He gonna have to.
Yeah, he gonna have a whole bunch of bounties. Some guy's gonna walk up to him and say, "Sir, will you like it warm or you like it cold?" Because that beard is gone.
Definitely. So here it is, N1 Starfighter. You know, and I look at this as they just, you know, this is them bullshitting. Now here's the thing though. This can be broken down and placed in a box. If you look at how it's constructed, I think this is something that it could happen. Now, is it going to happen? No, I don't think so. I think they bullshitting again. I do. But I'm interested to see what y'all think about it.
Jazz Inc. is making it. I would say Jazz Inc.'s making it. So you can have this one or Obi-Wan Starfighter. So you can wait for this one, or you can go support Yoast.
Yeah.
Get this thing.
But let me ask you a question. On this. Do you think, because even though we know, and shout out to the brother Yoast and family, they do an excellent job on the products. Definitely Jazz Inc. kills it. We know with the WB stuff that they have, that stuff is, you know, licensed, completely licensed. But when it comes to the Star Wars stuff, it's still not exactly licensed. Costa, do you think that even though from what we know what we're getting when we get from Yoast, we get from Jazz Inc., the stuff is like stellar, it's good quality in the build, all that stuff. But do you think people, you know, the brand loyalists and people that want an official type of product, do you think that they would buy this over that?
No. And let me tell you why. Because Yoast himself said that here. I mean, do you need... Hey, hold on. I have things falling.
Take time with that, sir. Please, no accidents.
Do you think you need a license? License for this?
Yeah, for real.
Look how big that is, bro. Pause.
I can't do that. I can't do it.
It's amazing, bro. It looks amazing.
I want that snow speeder so bad, bro.
It's dusty. Now I gotta figure out how to get back up. I'm gonna let it
work out getting it down.
I'm gonna let it sit in my lap for a second. Listen, Yoast said this. Yoast said that when somebody asked him about licensing and Star Wars and whatever, he said that they don't care. Like for what he's making, they don't care. They're not making figures.
Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
These vehicles are 1/6 and nobody else is gonna make them.
Yep.
So wow, it's like I just birthed the baby.
I see you out of breath.
This is
Yeah.
This right here is just it's all for display. They'll never release this, bro.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yep.
No way.
They'll never release it, bro, because they're not in that market to do so, and they can't trust it, especially for mass production on this piece. Hell no, it'd be limited quantity at best. But we've been talking about the vehicles for the longest time. You'll get a bark speeder, you'll get everything else, but this is a no go. It's never gonna happen, bro. And honestly, I kind of agree with Mario. I don't think that we're ever going to see that N1 Starfighter. I don't.
No.
I don't believe it. If not from Hot Toys anyway. If anything, we're going to see it from from Jazz Inc. possibly because he can do it, but definitely not from Hot Toys. I mean, they're not going to do it. They're not going to do it. They've every chance that they've had to do it, they haven't. Yeah, what I mean, and I just don't think it's going to happen. I really don't.
No.
And what we found out also when pre-orders went up for this at Jazz Inc., he doesn't really have enough to do an official. He's going to lose money unless people, start pre-ordering it.
Is this for the Starfighter?
Yeah, for the Starfighter.
Wow.
Because I don't even think he has 100 people, which makes me like, oh, maybe I should look into getting that. But we got to get that 89 Batmobile first before we do anything like that. And if Yost really, if he's serious about doing these vehicles, he should go for like the big ones, like make a TIE Fighter cockpit or an X-Wing cockpit,
X-Wing.
Or what I would like, and it's probably too big, but I don't care, just the head and neck of an AT-AT and stick it, be able to have it come out of your wall so you can mount it on the wall. And then you can have it like the head. You know what? I'm thinking about 3D printing something like that. So I'm going to start looking into that. I think that would be cool as hell.
I know somebody, especially this guy right here. And shout out to Denobi. Denobi too. What's up with you, brother? Thank you so much for joining us. Getting in the chat, brother. I know he actually had a AT-AT foot.
Leg.
It was a leg. It was a whole leg of an AT-AT. Yeah. Built. So that, that's fucking amazing. I like big projects like that as well. But honestly, I kind of agree with you guys. I don't think this is happening. I think this is a flex. This is the same shit they did at the WB 100. But Lou, what is your thoughts?
Oh, this is a definite no. Like, do you see how tiny Anakin looks inside the cockpit? Like, the cockpit alone is massive for one individual, like character that is. So when you look at your bark speeders, your swoop bikes and stuff like that.
What's up, Austin? What's up, brother?
Excuse me. So when you look at that and then you think of, okay, this is where it's housed, and then you have the excess for the bike, right? This is way bigger than that, because you're not talking about just the depth, you're talking about length, you're talking about width, and you're looking for a place to place this. This is not going to be an easy thing to store or place in your collection. So how would you fit it in? How would you put it on display? It's kind of like the same thing with the Jazz Inc. Batjet. It's a massive piece. You need either the wall space for it, or you have to have it somewhere where it's going to consume so much space, because it's basically a coffee table at this point.
Right.
So where are you going to put it? Not many homes, and I'm coming from New York, not many homes over here is going to have space for something, let alone a Batmobile or a DeLorean. But
unless you live in Long Island.
Unless you live in Long Island. Unless you live in Strong Island. You got houses out there, but in the cities or going close to the booms, bro, space is finite. And space is always our number one enemy as collectors. But exactly, it's our bane to our existence as collectors. But this right here, this is a little like I want to say this is a back-breaking piece because
Yes.
it's either this or a fleet
Right.
because of how much space it takes. So I don't think this is going to happen. And if it does, nah, it's not going to happen. I'm gonna say that. It's not going to happen. It's not
Not gonna happen.
It's not
Well,
gonna
I
happen.
mean,
this
definitely.
is just like the vulture. You know, it's not going to happen.
Yeah. Good point. Good point. Before we continue, I want to give a shout out to my man Cairo. Man, this is the guy right here, man. He jumped in. I mean, this is like one of the luckiest guys right now. Jumped in, got 000.
We don't speak his name. we don't evoke his name, bro.
Cairo, we need to get you down to the MGM Grand.
Second brother.
Wheel going.
We don't evoke his name on this show, bro. We don't. He's too lucky to even talk about right now, bro. We don't mention his name, bro.
We don't speak your name, sir.
Shout out to
talk about Bruno.
Also, shout out to Austin Nicholas. What's up with you, brother? Always good to have you here, dude. What's up with you? So you got a new piece today? Definitely, bro. And Blackbird Tech, what's up with you as well? Good to have you here. And Wheels 305, what's up? So that brings me to another thing I wanted to bring up real quick. These guys right here. Now look, they teasing us with this shit.
Come on, man.
Because come on, they need to make
come
this.
on, man. They gotta release them. They gotta drop either tonight. They just gotta release them, bro. Like you're showing them. They all look good in that display.
Yep.
They all look good. All of them look great. Come on, man. Stop playing with us. Don't do that anymore, man. Don't.
How do you think if they do release them? Do you think this is going to be a general release, or do you think this will be like one of these?
It better be a general release. It'd be stupid if they didn't. It'd be dumb if they like. Here's the thing: you already played that hand, man. Don't do that. You already gave us 2 exclusive, one to be exclusive. You know what I mean? Don't play that hand. Like this, just drop them.
What they did with BT1 and 000. It makes no fucking sense.
Just drop.
Makes no sense.
Just drop it. Just drop it. All you got to do is just drop them. Put them out there. People want them. Do the same thing you did with Revan and Lord Starkiller. Just do that. Just drop them. That's it. Just release it, because the thing is, people have been waiting for it for the longest time. Stop playing with us, man. Stop.
No. They look good, man. They really look good. I have this set together, man. Don't. Second brother, are you getting? I don't even know why I'm asking you this. If they get you would get all this shit. I mean, I don't even know why.
Come on, man. You know that.
She looks great, by the way. I think I'm really like the costume with the tunic, how it has like the little red on it. I didn't even notice that in the show. She looks dope.
Dude, with this line right here, and just in particular, the Inquisitors, that's going to be should be his own individual line. Not talking about the Tales of the Empire that's about to come out, and we're about to get that real story on Morocco, and people been sleeping on them. Then all of a sudden, them damn pre-orders going to start going up after that story is told. And you got the other one, that Ahsoka. She turned around and took care of that one. You will see that story. So and then you go through the comics. There's multiple Inquisitors out there. And have their own individual unique stories. So this is a no-brainer. If you're a collector's eye, if you got Reva and the Grand Inquisitor and Vader, come on, man. You got to complete the set. That's just like you getting some encyclopedias. Like I'm talking now, I'm dating myself now. Getting half the order of your encyclopedias, and I'm going to leave the main ones out because you want to be cheap. Nah,
right.
You got to be all in.
You got to be all in. I totally agree. I totally agree. Costa, what do you think about this? We getting these tonight, man?
Tomorrow's Friday, right? They got to finish off the week, right? They got to finish off the week. They started off the week strong. Got a couple of lulls these last couple of days. I need them to go with my Grand Inquisitor. And eventually I will get Reva so I can have all of the Inquisitors, because they better make a second sister, a seventh sister. There's so many brothers and sisters. So many brothers and sisters, bro. All of their stories. I can't wait to hear about them with the Tales of the Empire. That's going to be great, especially the dude that Ahsoka took out. He just shows up. He's like, "Look at me, I'm an Inquisitor," and Ahsoka's like, "No, you're not. You're done."
Great.
But yeah,
Great.
So many stories to tell and so many characters to make, and just it's such a great time. I don't care what some people say. It's a great time to be a Star Wars fan.
It is.
So many. The comics are hot. I like that Dr. Aphra.
Yeah, definitely.
That's where the 000 and
absolutely
BT1, which is. Are we going to talk about that later? Because
of course, yeah,
I will rant the fuck off.
I think we all got a rant for that one.
So upset.
Yeah, I'm Hulk Hogan mad off that shit. You do that shit.
I've got the comics, motherfucker. Why can't you just let me have it? Anyway,
yeah.
All right,
man, you come in this guy with me and just like, fuck you, dude. Just hung up the phone.
Pretty much. Pretty much. But you know what? We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about it. I want to give a shout out to the Nobi again. He says that Artisan Anakin that just went into pre-order will look stellar in his new ship. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I see what you're saying. So they did give us that new Anakin. Putting it in this, but I don't know. I mean, going back to this ship, I don't know, man. Right now, if history shows us anything, if history tells us anything, I do not see them making this. But engineering wise, could this collapse? Could like those two pieces come off, the two wings come off, and could it fit in a box? Yes. Hot Toys has the engineering. They have the engineering to do it, but will it happen? I don't think so.
It's like 39. It's 39 inches long or something like that. It's a pretty long vehicle.
I'm gonna drop my phone over here.
Definitely. Louis. So your thoughts? You think we're gonna get the rest of the Inquisitors at some point?
Of the Inquisitors? Yeah, shoot. I want my Han, bro. I want my Han. I need my guy with his freaking Star Wars style straw hat, baby. I need that. He's the one I want the most. I don't want everybody else. I just want him. I got my Vader. I just want him. I thought he looked the coolest out of all of them. I find him very visually appealing. Because it's like, what purpose does that hat serve? Is it like a cooling system or whatever the case may be? It just gives me that, Ronin kind of
Luke Kang Raiden vibes.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And it's nice, you know what I mean? I like it, and it's also another alien to add to the collection. Granted, it's just person with his face painted, but still another alien to add to the collection. I hope we get them, because a lot of people will be happy to have their collection drawn out, but that's 2 more aliens to the collection. 2 more.
What about these aliens right here?
I would say Babu Frick. Yes, please. I'll take a Babu Frick.
Hell yeah.
I'll definitely take a Babu Frick. I got the one from the Disney store or whatever with the little talking activation. It's cute. It's a nice little stand-in, but I want the Hot Toys one.
Did this ever go up for pre-order with him in the Pram?
No, it only went up for the RSVP. That was it.
So this is still in the graveyard.
You know what I can see? Here, and I hate he's not here right now, but I can see Babu Freak and Late Bloomer, rolling one together.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Hell yeah,
most definitely.
Babu Freak.
Hey.
Babu Freak.
No squeezies, pass for pass.
Isn't that a strange Boba Freak? Give that Boba, some of that Boba Freak.
Boba Freak.
We got the Dockinator in the building. Says, "What's up, BC and friends? What's up with you, bro?
What up?
What's going on with you, brother?"
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know.
I can see him, but they already got the mold for the child Grogu, and that's just another Pram. That's another space hog, bro. That takes up a lot of space. That's not to say that they can't make it. I know. I believe it was.
Didn't Hasbro or Mattel do?
It was Mattel. Mattel did a whole Pram with.
I think Denobi did a video on that as well. Matter of fact.
Yeah, And but this pram is a little different. Instead of having that whole egg shape, it's more of a ball. And it has like a little light function on top of that too. So you see that, you know, on the left hand side of the vehicle, like he has that. But do we need another one? And his expression is different. So I don't know if people would, you know, grab the new one, sell the old one, because, you know, the old one has presence too. You know, he still has the knob from the ship. You know, he has the pendant. You know, how much of that is going to be incorporated into this, and is it going to make the other one obsolete? You know, I think they still got Grogu's available. You know, people can find them like very easily. But
exactly. And that what Boz is saying here, I kind of agree with, because if we were coming off of Mandalorian season 2 hype, I think this would have been a no-brainer. I think this would have went up for pre-order and people would have ate it up. But I think, I'm not saying that, well, it kind of am. The Mando hype is a little down right now. I think it's still there. People still, but it's not what it was. I think we can all agree that it isn't what it was coming off that season 1, season 2, Luke entering the whole scene, that whole thing, pandemic, all that. We're not there anymore. We're moved. We're on to something else. Not saying that the hype and love for the Mandalorian is still there. I just don't think it is what it is right now after season 3. I don't think that we're here anymore. So I don't think this would come to. I don't think this is going to.
Season 3 Grogu. This is season 3 Grogu because that pram is from season 3.
Yep. So, definitely. Let's see what else they got here real quick, because they gave a lot of interesting stuff here. Cos Babies, but the Cos Babies kind of give us, you know, ideas on things that, you know, things to come. And I know they showed some different things here.
It is a tease, man, because that's Savage Press sitting up there.
That's what there you go. There you go. That's what I'm saying. You got a Grievous, you got Savage Press. Like, could these be inklings of, you know, things to come? Could it happen?
Yes, the purple Vader is definitely coming. Chrome purple. Purple Vader, baby.
Don't forget, you see a dark side limited there too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
know
that's coming.
I want that diecast Grievous, please.
Yeah.
It's coming. I think we're going to get everything.
Diecast, you know how heavy those joints are going to be?
Well, I say diecast because the joint system should be diecast, or at least ratcheted.
Well, ratcheted,
you know, at least ratcheted. All joints. That, like, put diecast in the spots that it needs to be to sustain itself. If anything, learn from 3.0 and their engineering with this Transformer figures.
But you know what? This brings me to this, you know, this is real interesting because, and I was kind of saying this on your show last night, Leo, we're kind of in a new era of collecting. And it's getting real interesting is that Hot Toys are now branching out due to the lack of movies and shows. Will we see graveyard releases, reissued grails? Leo, I'm throwing that to you real quick.
I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense if they, you know, the lull is going to, you know, really as a company itself. I mean, it makes more sense and they can capitalize on it because the market's there for it. Everybody out there loves it. They love, you know, here's the thing. I'm glad you called it graveyard releases. You know, like when you say reissue grails, Costa's not going to like that because I'll give you the space like in a second. But the thing is, I think it is an opportunity because they have nothing else they can. I mean, unless you're riding off of, you know, Deadpool dropping in a few months, you know, if you're riding off of that, of course. But as far as, you know, everything else, as far as Star Wars, as far as other IPs, there's not too much definitely going on right now. So I think they can capitalize on it. Go back in these graveyards, give us some of these releases that they've been holding on for the longest time. Reevaluate, you know, again, we still got Kit Fisto still sitting there in purgatory. I mean, hopefully, like I said, you know, we're tackling the dark side right now. Hopefully they give us, you know, the light side version of it. So again, I mean, it's opportunity. I think it's definitely opportunity for them to capitalize. It's just like a wait and see type of situation because You know, for us to say that they will, they usually don't, and when we say they don't, they do. So it's just a wait and see. You can't really predict. They're like I said this last night. They're intentionally unpredictable at this point. Howard is intentionally unpredictable. You don't know what he's going to do. You don't know where he's coming, like which angle he's coming at you with. Like you don't know if he's going to throw something out there that he'll produce something that you least expect and you won't see coming. You can be like, damn, really, what? I mean, he did it this past week with, BT1 and Triple O. He did it with both those figures. Nobody saw that coming.
And we could
even when they basically said that they were releasing droids and whatever, we didn't see that specifically, those droids coming.
I was thinking like Forlom. I was thinking like, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking of shit like that. I'm like, what the hell?
Stuff like that. I didn't see those coming, but I was pleasantly surprised and I was happy. You know what I mean? So
and that has me thinking like we can definitely wake up one morning and see a Savage Press. Like, whoa, what the fuck? Where did this come from? You know what I'm saying? So,
you could definitely. They could give us that. Hey, give us that Death Star gunner. You might as well with the display. Hell, it's sitting there.
Yeah.
Let's release that shit.
Yeah.
Stop playing around. Just give it to us. So
no.
We'll see it. Do you know which one I'm talking about?
Well, they've done work.
Are you talking about the one in my case?
Nah, I'm talking about.
Are you talking about
the display with the?
Okay, that's okay.
Give us that
one. He said that's okay.
Give us that one. Give us that one. That would be incredible. I would love to see something like
Costa
that.
Coming around that corner. I thought Randy would say, "Bitch, what you say?"
Close.
Now, before we move on, I want to give this guy. He put a great video out earlier this week. Haven't seen him on the panel in a couple of weeks, but he is back. And matter of fact, I'm not sure. It could be. I think it's the Wizard. Matter of fact, let's find out. What's up with you, brother? How you doing?
Who's this guy? Who is this?
Is it Captain Crunch? Maybe it's Reverend Possible. Maybe it's Dr. Wonder. But holy moly. It's good to see all you guys.
Likewise, brother?
What's going on? You see my Wonder Woman right there. Rooted hair, baby.
Hell yeah.
Put some on my own head.
Love that hat,
Toys does that. Come on.
Love
let's
that
go
hat,
Tigers.
Man.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go Detroit, baby. Let's go all of them. But yeah, what's going on, fellas? What are we talking about? What's
going on, man?
What's going on, Leo? Good to see you.
Good to see you,
Peace,
brother.
everyone. Good to see you, brother. We got Loco Lu, BB-8.
I kind of, you know what? We haven't seen you in a long time, but I honestly understand why. I really, really do. From the bottom of my heart, I do. I don't know. The House of Mouses has you on lock, bro. Like, I mean, listen. I mean, they got the entire cast. They saw Barenthal, bro. And I know you've been working really hard to make sure that this season's going to drop. And I can't wait to see it, bro. So, I mean, you took your hiatus. You got that House of Mouse money. And I'm proud of you, bro. Like, definitely you can talk. Now, I know you can't tell us what you've seen on set. I know you can't. I know we don't know your involvement, but I just can't wait to see what it's going to be like.
You know, Leo, I need to be able to get these parts and work this hard with all these pre-orders, like all the stuff this week. How the heck am I going to afford all this stuff? So I'm already looking for a new gig, Leo. And but
well, once this goes off, bro, we might see you in a galaxy far, far away. We could definitely see that, bro. But you
have to wonder if Dr. Wonder or Reverend Possible or Captain Crunch was already contacted about the Mandalorian and Grogu movie or one of these things that are cut. When is that coming out? Actually, 2026. It's so long, so far away.
So far away.
Wow.
Bro. Yeah,
might as well make it 2027. I'm just like, but you know what? Honestly, I am okay with that, and I think we all know why. I don't want it rushed. Please, God, do it right.
That's right.
Do it. I don't mind that there's nothing really on Disney Plus right now. I don't know what you guys think about it, but I'm fine. I'm fine. I really am.
Oh, listen, just give me more animated stuff. Like, I will eat up some animated stuff.
Yeah, let's get some of that canon going, right? Connect the stories. I'm right. I'm right with you.
Absolutely, man. Like,
Don't rush.
What was it? Visions. Visions was awesome.
Yes.
I love Visions. Visions give you different interpretations of stuff. I like that first episode was awesome. The duel. Then, oh man, forget about it. I don't want to rant about that specifically, but there's more entertainment besides the live action stuff. You can make it connective tissue, just like Clone Wars. That's connective tissue. Bad Batch, that's connective tissue.
Yeah.
Give us a little bit more connective tissue stuff that would be more of a palate cleanser every now and then. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Give us a new character that's a palate cleanser. And just, this is happening in between here. Small little connections, but nothing major. Why? Because it's not about that story. It's about this story.
Yep. No, totally agree with that. That makes a lot of sense. Give us more. You know what I'm saying? You can tell a lot of these stories, and like you said, that connective tissue, like like X-Men, like all those different type of shows. There's different types of stuff they can give us to bring us in and actually help them sell product as well. Want to give a shout out to Evangelion. Says greetings all. Definitely good to have you here. Also, gotta give a shout out to S Beam. He said hello all. What's up with you? Good to have you here. S Beam in the building. And Kinky Sphincter. Second brother, that's for you, bro. We're just taking
10 to 1. What the fuck?
Second brother. It's good to see you, my friend. Forever.
Absolutely.
Hey, what do you got here on the screen? What's this?
So they bring out some cause babies. They brought out some cause babies, and they've shown us stuff here like Sagil Press. We see we see Palpatine. We see Darkseid Anakin. So this has me to this question right here. It says Hot Toys branching out to do Hot Toys are now branching out due to a lack of movies and shows. Will we see graveyard releases and reissued Grail figures? What do you think about that, Aries?
It's a no-brainer. It's what they're doing. Gosh, I mean, we already got a couple of Batman versus Superman 2.0s. You're seeing a whole lot of that. So the answer is it's a resounding yes. There's definitely a lack of, and honestly, there's been some great movies this year. I don't know what you guys think, but I actually really enjoyed Godzilla vs. Kong 2. I thought it was pretty freaking good. I liked the new Ghostbusters. I thought that was good. There's some of the, I really did. I enjoyed it. And but Hot Toys aren't coming out with any figures from those movies, and they're not going to come out with 100 from the Deadpool Wolverine. I mean, they're going to come out with a lot. No, to answer your question here, you're seeing it. The answer is yes. I mean, you flashed Kit on the screen. It's interesting that Sideshow still leaves that up there. It's very, but this is as easy as it was to put out Cad Bane. I mean, this is you see whenever they put out these Jedis or these Sith. Look at Darth Revan. Where is he? People are wondering, is Darth Revan really going to be as sought after as like Hasbro when they put it in the Black Series and, the GameStop exclusive? They had a couple of those. I think they had a couple of Revans and they had a Jedi Revan too. So the answer here is yes, it's all the way up at number one. So whenever you put Darth or Jedi in front of anything, Jedi Master Kit Fisto, it's gonna sell. I mean, it's I mean, it's a loaded question, Jay, but they're coming out with a lot of 2.0s with so many of the things. So I don't know how people are going to feel about that when they really start doing it with Star Wars, because they haven't done it with a lot of the OT figures yet.
Yeah.
They don't have rolling eyes function. They want to artisan some of those crazy characters like Leia. So people are going to feel about it, but it's coming fast. But I think people are going to be fine because haven't they been doing that with Spider-Man and Iron Man and gosh, Batman, and you see it with Jack Sparrow, and you're seeing it. You're going to see it. You're going to see so much of it this year.
Absolutely.
So I want to say, like, the Revan for me here, and I talked about it on my show that's out. So hopefully I'm not regurgitating anything you guys probably all spoke about here and
we just put
on your shows. You just put them.
But you know what? Hold up. Before you even say that, I got to give you credit for something. Because you talked about Revan over a year ago.
That's right. Yep.
Yeah.
You talked about Darth Revan over a year ago, and you did say, "I got a feeling it's coming."
Yep. Appreciate that, brother. I did, and my argument with it was, I'm looking at some, and I don't know if you talked about that yet. We could talk about it later, but I was looking at some of the things that were going on in the market, and I was like, it makes sense. Wait for the new PS5 and wait for the new KOTOR game. And I said, but I don't think they are. I think they're going to, when they come out with that game, they'll give you a different version. Yeah. They'll give you, because you're seeing, and I was just getting this feeling, Lael, that they were going to do this now, and I kept saying all along, you're not going to, for a little bit, you're probably not going to get Grievous because it's so close to 2025. I don't know though. I actually seeing some of the stuff go way it's going right now. I could actually see them putting out a Grievous, calling it Clone Wars or something, putting it on gets a low stock warding like that. What the heck's going on with that Spider-Man with the Spider-Man 3? I just thought that was a little early for that one.
Yeah.
So I'm starting to look at this like, whoa, it's Tobey Maguire, that's Spider-Man 3. That's a little crazy. So they could put Grievous out now, and then in 4 or 5 months, it starts getting a low stock warning, and then 6 months later, next year, here in February, here's a Grievous right from the Revenge of the Sith.
Exactly.
I see you shaking your head, Loco Lu, so I know you know where I'm going with it. But I think that this is the kind of stuff that they're doing.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I think they're going to do that again, because when they did that with, I always get the Iron Man suit screwed up. But when they turn around and release, they did a 2.0 of one, and then 6 months later came out with a new release of the other. Jay, you know which one I'm talking about. That's from Iron Man 2.
Yes. Was that the Mark 6?
Yeah, I think that was the Mark 6.
Yeah.
And they turned around and double dipped and did that. That really soured a lot of people, because it's like, wait a minute, you just reissued this, and then you bring out a 2.0 of this within 6 months. So
I know.
I don't know if they're gonna blow their load like that again and try to repackage it, because instead of just waiting.
Well, that's the thing. Go ahead, Aries. No.
I totally agree with you. I actually think that they won't, but I was bringing that up as such a far-fetched thing, Eamon, that with some of the stuff going on now, I can actually see them doing some crap like that with like Grievous. It doesn't make sense. I mean, he was a pretty good character for Revenge of the Sith. We're so close weight, but I could see them doing that with, like, look what they did with think about it, Abel, with the C-3PO mold. Now we got, what do we call it, 000 or 0?
Yeah.
0. They're gonna use, I was saying that.
But I can say that's justified. That right there is justified.
It is. Well, you're probably gonna get TC-14, aren't you?
Oh man, I got both of them, dude.
Right. So they're gonna use these.
It got me so hyped for that. I was sitting there looking at the black titanium paint scheme. I'm saying, damn, I'm thinking about getting my bike repainted that color.
Yeah. Now, are you getting that? Are you getting that one?
Oh yeah, most definitely, because I'm a fan of the comic. I was, Jay's not familiar with it, but we already gave him a preview of the droids. And
you know what? One of the first things I thought of real quick, I was like, 25th anniversary Phantom Menace, Eamon and Lael. I was thinking TC-14. I feel like it's too easy. Such a little character, not much time, right? But I actually I think they would do it. Yeah. I think they would.
Yeah. But going to this piece, talking about this piece right here, I'm hearing people say all kind of stuff. People saying like, "Oh, this is figure of the year already," and I'm like, "It doesn't come out to 2025." But it seems that everybody is very, excited and very happy with it. And it gives, the cool thing about this is there's so many characters, and now that they're jumping and doing, they're going into the expanded universe. They're doing Legend series. They're doing stuff from comic books. They're doing stuff. I think it's a good time for collectors to branch out. And just before, just to go in, I'm gonna throw it back to Costa real quick. Just your thoughts about this figure. How did you feel about this that they came out with? Would you rather them put out something else? Do you think this was a good move for Hot Toys, a good direction for Hot Toys to go into, especially with this figure?
Well, for me, I would always, if it's not original trilogy, I'm always like, yeah, they should have put something out original trilogy. Like let's finish the bounty hunters. There's so many things you could do with the original trilogy. Give me Max Rebo, give me Figure and Dan, give me just all of it. I want it all. But I love this. One, purple lightsaber. Purple. I mean, I'm partial to purple. So I'm loving it. Sith Lord, yes. I mean, he ticks off so many different boxes. I didn't realize. Listen. I geek out about stuff. I love Star Wars, but I don't go down to the minutia of things. You know, the little details here and there. Like to me, I'm like, yeah, this is cool, and then somebody's like, but this isn't the one from the original Knights of the Old Republic. This version is from the Old Republic, and blah 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 blah. And I'm like, okay, fuck, I can't enjoy this one now. I really need to get I need them to redo this and give us the Knights of the Old Republic version. Same thing with Starkiller. You'll probably go into that one. Like same thing with that. Like the little details. I'm like, this is awesome. Look at this thing. This fucking thing rocks. I'm not going, yes, the belt buckle is chromed out. It should have been a matte finished belt buckle with the little ding on his shoulder armor is not the right color ding. It was a laser blast and not a metal clanging on metal. Okay, guys? Anyway, I love it. I think out of these, Revan's the one I'm most interested in getting.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm not too familiar with Starkiller in the sense that, like, I know who he is. I've never played the game, but I have seen the videos and read the wikis, so I do have, I know that much about it, and finding out that this isn't even people. They're like, this isn't the right Starkiller. This is the wrong Starkiller.
Oh, it's the right one.
Cool.
It's the right one for the narrative. It's the dark side. This is where they're going. Like, it's the power of the dark side. This is the right version to release for this line. You know what I mean?
So yeah,
I think a lot of people. Go ahead. No, I'm sorry, Costa.
I was just gonna say, just people, they want a certain version. That's great. Hopefully, we're fortunate enough. Toy Fair exclusive. They throw in Sam Witwer's mug. Don't
worry, they'll give you a different version. Costa, they'll
listen.
come out with it.
The numbers go. Here's the clues. Make the numbers of sales really high. They're just gonna make them over and over because look at Vader, look at Iron Man, look at Batman. People buy that. That's why you get a billion Iron Mans and Spider-Mans, because people love it. Buy it. Don't complain about it. Enjoy it. It's an embarrassment of riches, and it's great. And it might get people into going back going back to the old games and digging deep
absolutely.
and checking it out.
And Mama Luigi brings a good point up with this. Like people just wanted the Apprentice Star Killer with the Sam Wentworth head sculpt. That's the Star Killer that I was familiar with, to be quite honest with you. But giving us this right here, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, this looks cool as shit. He looks awesome.
Yeah,
he looks badass.
Cool
but to be honest, it's just a moment. How I look at it, it's just a matter of time before we get the Sam Wentworth Apprentice Star Killer version.
Yeah.
So yeah. I'll throw it to you, second brother. What is your thoughts on these two that came out this week?
I think
these were fabulous.
Actually, I think this is a good setup.
Yeah.
One for the fall into the Sith, the Sith theme that they were going through this season.
Yep.
And also it draws attention when you try and looking at that Legends label, it makes you go back. Like I got the the Allied, handheld, gaming thing. I went back and got in my Steam account and pretty much ordered both games, the Force Unleashed, the first one and the second one, just for me to go through, go through this again, to relive it again.
Yeah.
So this actually is a smart thing to do, to leave you hungry for them to go back.
Yeah.
So I think with Hot Toys, their strategy is this is what they're doing, is throwing these things out there to get us like, whoa, the shock factor.
Yeah.
Now after the shock factor wears off, now you wondering like, okay, what they're going to do next? Because if they dip into this Legends line, it is broad, very broad for what they can bring out.
Yeah.
And it's a breath of fresh air. Because quite honestly, I'm tired of seeing Batman and Spider-Man and Iron Man. I love them to death, but I'm getting tired of seeing them. They're like, all right, come up with something new, something fresh. You don't have to come out with big numbers. Do what you do with your limited release, what you're doing now. So that way you base your numbers off that, you base your production, and that's how you move forward. That way everybody wins.
Exactly.
But go ahead. Bro.
And then also it's just like with, for a moment there, it was like Hot Toys was just, I'm not gonna say lazy, because I get it.
They got comfortable.
They got real comfortable. Disney Plus puts out a show, they put out figures. Disney puts out a movie, they put out figures. That became the thing. I like the fact that they're reaching out and that they're doing stuff from comics. They're doing stuff from, characters I never even known about. And I think these type of characters, when you see them, like, damn, man, this looks kind of cool. Kind of takes it back, like, big bro, you know how it was back in the day when we first started when we got into Spawn. I didn't read a Spawn comic book at first. I saw the figures and I was like, these motherfuckers look dope. And then the figures got me to reading the comics. And I was like, oh shit, he's black. Whoa, oh my God, he's a government agent. He went to hell. Oh my God, that's why he looks like that. And then
the HBO show. And then that turned around.
Exactly.
That HBO show.
Yeah, it just
that's
like
something they could never do. No, I will tell you this: that show right now still holds up through the test of time.
Yes, it
still
does.
to this day.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. But that's my whole point. It's like the product can reel you in to other, it can reel you into the history of these characters, and then when you have all this interest around these characters, then we can start seeing live action. We can start seeing them in movies. It gets the ball rolling in a different way. So I like that they're doing this. Definitely. Yo,
real quick, the Dark Side thing is actually a Lucasfilm thing, I believe, because Lego is doing it too. It's an event that that Lucasfilm decided to come up with, because I believe they showed a Lego version of 000, but everybody thought it was like a Sith C-3PO. So Hot Toys might not even have options on who they pick. They might be like, hey, Disney or Lucasfilm might be like, hey, these are the characters you can choose from. Make these, because this is what we want to show. And maybe they will be showing up in in some form of media. So yeah.
Absolutely. Lou, there you go. I thought the first gonna be going.
I know. Hey Lou, what are your thoughts? I'm out.
Lael, so you know a lot about this character right here, about this little Star. And I ain't gonna lie, when I did my video earlier this week, you know, even I was a little confused to certain aspects of this version of Star Killer. And I ain't gonna lie, the chat set me straight. It was like, and you know, and I was like, okay, that makes sense. Now I get it. Now, can you give us a little history on this version of Lord Starkiller?
Well, he's a clone. Like he's a clone. There were many versions, many clones of the character itself. He's the amalgamation of what, again, Lord Starkiller. This is the amalgamation of what Vader actually wanted versus what he got originally. But again, like both versions are OP, you know, literally OP. Now the original is more powerful, but this is the less defiant version. You know what I mean? So it's less defiant than what you actually got from the first. And it makes sense, a lot of sense, for what we are basically getting with this entire line. So when people are talking about, hey, you know, I want the head sculpt and stuff like that, yeah, it would have made sense. It definitely would have, but you don't necessarily need it, to be quite honest. And who knows? Right now, they're showing us the prototype of these things. What have they done lately? They've done this a lot with a lot of figures. They'll release the figure, and then later on, they'll have you a fuzzed out head sculpt based on a demand. They could still do it. It's still an open opportunity to do so. But if they don't, I'm not going to be upset, because it's definitely a badass figure. And the representation is there based on the character's iteration from the second game. It's not from the first one. It's from the second. You know what I mean? So it definitely is a dope iteration. When I saw it, I was like, yeah, it's a no-brainer. It's definitely a no-brainer because he looks menacing. You know, the only thing that, again, I'm hoping, bro, like they reconsider with the blades. I mean, the LED light up, and I know people talking about CCFLs. I get that.
Yeah.
But it's still a cop-out not to only give us one. It doesn't make sense.
That's what I was saying. It's like, come on, man. You can give us 2 LED. It's no reason. Like, I mean,
they can throw an extra $15 on that.
Yeah.
I would not be mad if they would have said, okay, 285 or 287, you know, with 2 LED. I'm not going to, you know, that's the standard today. You know what I'm saying? Damn. Before we continue, want to give a shout out to man of Hot Collectibles, Dante in the building, Mr. on his way to 100K. God damn, dude. What's the secret sauce, brother? That's what's up. But congrats to you on that. He says, "Hello guys. Look at that great panel, great releases, announcements this week." I totally agree with you, bro. Totally agree. Thank you for being there. Definitely. Yeah, Aries, your thought. I mean, I know you touched on it a little bit, but yeah, your thoughts on Lord Starkiller and Darth Revan.
I mean, I don't know what I could say, you know, different from, you know, what's already been said. And of course, I touched on this a little bit in my current video that I put out, but I think Revan certainly is a big giant one here, and one that we've really, really wanted. You know, this Sith Lord, real coveted character from, you know, KOTOR. And I think that you know, this won't be the last iteration of him. Just like it's not the only iteration from you know, Black Series. So that's something that they could capitalize on. And it's a phenomenal figure. I'll be honest with you. I am getting this. I mean, this is the kind of stuff that it's all about, to get these kind of, you know, really niche characters. And this is a great video game character. Gosh, I mean, you know, when you're talking Starkiller, again, I'm glad that Lael explain that, but of course I played, you know, this you know, Star Wars The Force Unleashed a while ago now, but that kind of stuff is just really cool. I'm not shocked they didn't give us a head sculpt with that Starkiller, you know, for that character. Obviously Revan, you don't really, you know, you don't need it with Revan really. For what they're doing here, it's like Vader from A New Hope, or Empire Strikes Back, or Kylo Ren. Yeah, well, in a way, but I mean, I just think Revan, you know, obviously works that way. But I think that honestly, all this is really just table setters. For me, the big shebang out of all this definitely is Revan. And I think that that's the star of the show if I was personally going to rank them. That being said, they're getting clear data, Jay, of how Darth Knight and Nihilus will do. They're getting clear data as to how someone like Asajj Ventress would do. You know, you're looking at a co-space Savage Opress. I mean, I think these are no-brainers for a dark side line. And honestly, when you're looking at some of these numbers, you know, like the 000, that's already waitlisted. Commander Cody is not, because it's about 500 more, 2,500, but very shortly, the Commander Cody, you know, will also be waitlisted. So when you're talking about numbers like that, you know, and you know, Lael, I saw some of your comments. I don't know when it was, a couple weeks ago or a week ago, about an artisan Kylo. When you're talking about 4,000 like Sparrow or an artisan Joker, or 2,500, or you know, 2,000 of 000, those are no brainers. Kylo Ren, easy money for them. They know easy money. 4,000, shoot. I mean, to have a character like Adam Driver in your DTOF that's going to clearly be the best one. And that's what a lot of collectors like to do. They want to show off their collection. Someone comes over, sees their collection. Someone's in there in the holidays, like, oh, that's that Star Wars guy. And then for those that want the hair or the rolling eyes function and all that, it's like, oh, that's the best one. You know, and a lot of us collectors that love this, if we know that there's a better Kylo Ren out there, or a better this or better that, you're going to want that top one, many of us anyway. So I think characters like that, you know, you talk about Darkseid Rey, you talk about, you know,
if they do that, my God, bro.
I mean, it's so easy. They just look at these Sith, you know, especially if they make it like, hey, she's 2,500 like Scarlet Witch, 25 minutes, you know, gone. And you look at the Eternal Sith, you know, I really think with Revenge of the Sith, you're going to get the Emperor from that movie next year for that anniversary. I really, really do. So what did they give you this year? They could give you another Return of the Jedi one, but they used that wording, Jay. Long have I waited. They didn't use it. It wasn't a quote from the OT from Ian McDermott. It wasn't a quote from the prequels. It was a damn quote from the freaking sequels. Well, when you put something badass, like when he has that red, you know, when he got rejuvenated towards the end of that film, and if you were flashing that on the screen, you know, that's an easy win for, even if they wanted to limit that, you know, if they were worried, or, you know, can you move? I mean, that's like easy money. So when you talk about those kind of releases, I think this dark side line, I just want to say, how deep did they go so far? And I don't think it's over with the Ahsoka line. Holy moly. And I don't think it's done. They don't got anything this year. This dark side line, they could go even deeper.
Yes.
That's what I'll say. I'll stop there.
No, I totally agree. And then seeing stuff like this, Aries, you brought up a great point. Like seeing stuff like this, we were talking about it last night on Say What. They can throw this out here. Imagine if they throw this and Dooku out here, and they're just straight up reissues, but they're timed, limited reissues. Get in, get it.
Well, this goes for with the throne. It goes for $600 or plus.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, the limited and you doesn't have rolling eyes. I mean, I have it in my case, but it doesn't. So there's, I mean, yeah, I mean, they could do what you're saying there, or they could give you a different there's a lot of different versions of the Emperor you could do.
Absolutely. And I think we also got one that's on the way as well. Before we continue, we got Christian Detour Collections. I call him Christian Dior. What's up? He said, what a week for Star Wars fans. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. Also, wanted to give a shout out to, I've seen this guy in a while, single songwriter. What's up with you? He said the next Star Killer will have a head sculpt this is just the beginning of the VGM character.
Exactly.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Yeah.
If the success of this basically, and it will be successful, it's going to take off, and yeah, we're going to get more, man, for real.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you
It's
guys gotta
selling
remember,
well. Yeah.
You guys got to remember when it comes to the video game line for Star Wars, this is the first headline character. Like this is the main character right here. Darth Revan, that's your main guy. We got troopers before in different colors, different outfits from the game, and some people were like, yeah. Some of us are like, it's just the same old. You know, they got a little strap that's different with a little color in it. They got a little tank, cantina or whatever, weaponry or something that's exclusive for the game. No, you got a headliner here. This is the one that you choose which path you go to, and everybody knows you had to go on the dark side just to see what it was. That was your choice. And if you guys are that deep into Star Wars, where you know that there's the oath for the Sith and the oath for the Jedi, we all majority identify with Sith just based on that alone. And this guy right here, this is us. This is for everyone, because it's not just the collectors, it's the people who played the game. Because there's people who know of this character is like, I need this character. I need this character. And if you haven't played the game, you still need this character. It just looks that badass. It's like taking your favorite characters, mashing them up into one, and this is what you get. You know, this is your amalgamation of what Star Wars is. If it was just, you know, let's have an amalgamation of all these characters wrapped into one character. That's your guy.
Absolutely.
Hey, Lou, I was just gonna say with what you were saying, I actually think in some capacity, like when they came out with that Clone Wars Ahsoka and even the DX one, I think releases like this bring collectors in. It's like, whoa, they got a Revan now. Hot Toys is doing a Revan. They're getting into this stuff. Let me take a look at Hot Toys. Let me get away from 3 3/4 or something.
Exactly.
This kind of works. This is the kind of releases you need for that to happen.
And here's the thing, bro. Like, you're looking at this and how great this looks. It's definitely an opportunity for Malik. It's definitely an opportunity for Nihilus, Treya. You know, definitely it from this line. They're throwing it all in on this one. They're just basically cashing everything on this one to prove that, again, it's baiting everybody else to just consider the simple fact that we can get more, you know, from this line, you know, from the VGM line. Yo, the VGM line is rich with so many possibilities, bro. Like, could you imagine if they do the light side and give us a Bastila Shan?
Shit.
I mean, yeah.
And dude, comics. We still got more comics coming in, man. We got more to get from comics. Remember when that Boba Fett, you know, all black suit came out? Everybody was losing their mind for the arena suit. And look, we got another comic book line one. I was one of the fortunate ones to get the 000.
Let's talk about that.
What was that ARC Trooper they just came out with? What was that? What is that one they just
what, the Chrome Cody?
Umbra Trooper.
The Umbra's going for $500-600 already.
Yeah, big money.
Yeah,
big money. Like Arena Fett when it first did. Yep.
Yeah. Now,
big money.
Yeah. So this guy right here, I'm gonna let you go, Lou, but I gotta speak my piece on this.
Go ahead, brother.
I didn't know a damn thing about this character. When I saw it, I was like, "Ooh, Edward Scissorhands C-3PO. Okay, I'm with that. I can deal with that. I like the colorway. I like the red eyes. So I didn't know a week ago. I didn't know a damn thing about this piece. So I really can't be mad about not getting it, because I'll be honest, if I was going to get this piece, I would probably got it and then would have read about it and been like, okay, this is cool, or I would have gave it up for a giveaway, or would have flipped it. I ain't even gonna lie, because that's what I did with Arena Boba Fett. All right. Well, so okay, it did. I didn't get it. But my problem with this piece is Sideshow has this shit where they've been doing this for a year now, and I don't understand why. I don't understand why and how they can't get the process down. At one point, they had it down. Okay, we're putting it up. They let us know in a couple of days in advance. Log into your account, be on time, You get it, you may not get it. The list was like the numbers, people got numbers, they were kind of randomized. You could tell some people were in the 40s, some people was in the 4,000s. It made sense. Now they just throwing this shit out randomly, and it's just coming out at any time. People don't have no information. I was personally got bounced around in the queue so many times that it was ridiculous. I started out at, first of all, I knew I didn't have it when it's 2,000 pieces and you start out at 2,300. I'm like, all right, I'm not getting it. I know that. But what's frustrating is I already know I'm not getting it, but I'm gonna be on I tell myself I'm gonna be on a wait list. I'm gonna wait for it. But then I get bounced around back when I'm at 3 minutes to 15 minutes, and then back another 1,000 people in line. So it's ridiculous. I don't understand why Sideshow can't get this together. So,
well, Jay, is that what they did with this? Was this one in a queue?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even. Okay, wow.
So
wait a minute. Cody was not. Cody is just
Cody's in the queue too.
Cody was in the queue too. People just dip. It's just still there.
How many was Cody?
Wow.
2,500.
Was 2,500.
So Cody didn't go. No kidding.
No, Cody.
Yeah, but Cody didn't go. And what was strange with Cody, because I was in the queue with Cody, and I was like one of my screens was at 23. It was at 2,300. But then 2,325, like, okay, you do the math. Yeah, I was able to get it. But I was just sitting up there, like, some of these numbers that are randomized.
Yeah.
But with this, the thing that struck me with this iteration of this, that it was a different URL, which means they pretty much dedicated a whole server just to do this. They dedicated a whole server just to do this. So there's no funkiness and screens flickering and you up there, you're ready to pay for it. And all of a sudden your screen flicker and then you don't got it. Somebody else got it.
Well, people still went through, but see, my problem is people still went through that though. And then why be cagey with like the information? Why are people getting text messages? Why are people not? I look at it like this: if we all buy from Sideshow and we have an account, why you can't put it up on, give us a day? Or they knew this shit Hot Toys had to let them know that, hey, we have this release coming out. Be prepared. And we should have got something, even if it would have went up a notification on the site. Hey, this is up, but be back at 1 p.m. Eastern or 1 p.m. or 10 a.m. Pacific to get this figure. They did give us
to be honest with you. How the way I found out about it was the group on Facebook. That's how the way I found out.
I should have been following that second brother for the freaking I didn't get the Jack Sparrow. Not because I wasn't in the queue. I didn't know that it freaking happened. I could have sworn it would have taken a couple of weeks for them to. And I'm like, what do you mean it's over? It's already. Like honestly, I don't even. Did they even announce the Artisan Sparrow that it was going to go up, or was it like out of nowhere?
Kind of out of nowhere.
It was.
What the hell?
We saw it for a split second, and the next day, boom. It same thing that happened with 000. Like there was no time to gather yourself. You had to be quick on the draw.
Shouldn't they like give you a notice like, hey, we're gonna? Because didn't they do that with Darkside Anakin? I mean the Anakin and the Joker.
You have to sign up for their SMS. That's how you got the notice.
Yeah. Did you get the SMS?
You got a text message?
You got it. Yes. Yeah. If you don't sign up for the text message, you will not get the notice or the link.
Well, if I do that, are they going to send me deals every? Oh God!
I can tell you this: I had somebody else to sign up for the SMS, and they didn't get anything.
I didn't get anything.
Oh, really?
I've been signed up for the SMS since the Jack Sparrow situation went down. I've
been signed up, and they send me the messages on time. So I don't know, like maybe you guys got Verizon.
I'm gonna tell you. Listen, I'm gonna tell you how this shit works. Literally. How it worked two times. And I found out this is the only way that it works for me. Anytime that there's an exclusive, I have to do a live show.
Right.
I'm dead ass.
Yeah.
I have to do a live show because that's the only way I will know when it goes up. Because normally, if I do a live show around 12:15, it means that figure is going to go live at 1 o'clock
Mhm.
our time. You know what I mean? So I do a live show and shout out. And again, everybody who watched the shows, because we did 2 shows yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before yesterday?
Day before.
Day before yesterday. Anybody who basically, I draw exactly, bro. But anybody who watched the show that day, shout out to Movie Cannon. Have to give him definitely all kudos and shout out because Movie Cannon was the one who put the link. He sent me the link in my Instagram page. I mean, in my Instagram. He DM'd me. I took it and I put it up in the group. Well, actually, under the comments and stuff like that. In the chat, and people were able to get in and go through it. Now it worked with Triple O. With Cody, I think people said it was a little bit different, but that's the only way that I know because the motherfuckers kicked me out of the group. So I'm not in their group enough to know. You know what I mean? So I don't know. So Movie Cannon was the one who basically put it up, and that was it. You know what I mean? That's the only way I knew. So I do live shows before. So what I decided to do every time there is an exclusive release, I'm gonna do a live show because chances are I'll look up and get one. Because both times I looked up, I was able to get one. So if I do a live show, people watch. There'll be somebody out there who can add the actual, the link, and then I can get in. That's it.
I did a show that morning, and I didn't. You can go back and watch the video. I did it the morning of the drop, and I'm like, I don't know when it's gonna come out. And people are like 1 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 1 o'clock. I'm like, oh, thank you. You know what I'm saying? So it's good to be in this community because I mean, people may think like, oh, you're a YouTuber, you got some pull. I don't know shit. I don't know shit, obviously. So that definitely helps out.
None of us do, bro. That's the thing is like none of us basically have any idea. It is, a shout out to Chewy's Bandelier. Leo's Movie Cannon link is the reason I was able to get, Triple O. Yeah, that was it. Movie Cannon came through, bro. He came through at both times. He came through. So again, and motherfucking Cairo comes in a minute and 30 seconds before every damn time, and he is always ahead of the game and ahead of the curve and gets it.
I'm taking him to Vegas.
He got a bot. Calling it. He got
all the time, bro. I don't know what that man does. I don't know how he does it, but he gets in all the damn time.
He got a portable BB-8 that plugs in and orders.
So if he's not watching the show live when I do this, my chances are slim. But when he's watching the show live, I get it because that's the same thing that happened with Jack Sparrow. I got it. Because he was on the fucking show, bro.
Damn,
I'm telling you, it's crazy.
Costa, I know you got.
I was gonna say, when we talk about the real travesty here, like it's not Sideshow. Why the fuck would you put this as an exclusive?
Yes.
When you have a companion droid, that goes with them.
Yeah.
And if they make Dr. Aphra, God, why?
Yeah.
Why Hot Toys? Why?
Yeah.
Why?
You know what,
Why
Costco? You're channeling your Bill Burr right now. You sound like Bill Burr right now.
You did.
Let me
You
tell
did.
you something. Let me
You
get my
did.
full stacks in here for a second.
You did.
Let
You
me
sound
tell ya.
just like Bill Burr, bro.
Listen.
I love this. But
It makes no sense. You know why? You know why I hate exclusives? Because of this right here. I fucking hate exclusives. Unless, listen, don't make the ones I already have. Don't 2.0 the ones I have. Only 2.0 the ones I don't have in my collection. Unless
I think they were afraid. Costa,
that's okay.
I think they were afraid they weren't going to sell.
Listen, no, bullshit.
Honestly.
Bullshit.
No, they didn't sell the freaking Cody. I'm telling you.
Flash. This wasn't Sarkeesian or this.
The Flash sells a lot, dude.
Iron Man. It wasn't the fucking trash made Iron Man from from
I think the
wherever.
other
And
C3POs
it wasn't
sold a little,
abusive Ezra what's his face as the Flash. Nobody wants to touch those. Okay?
Yep.
Nobody wants to touch those. But this is Star Wars, my friend. Star Wars. It's one of their better comics. Like, not all of the Star Wars comics are great.
No.
Because there's a lot of them. But this was this Dr. Aphra is one of the better out of the Star Wars comics. For God's sakes. And if they drop a Dr. Aphra, what am I going to do? I'm going to just have BT and Dr. Aphra? Fuck that shit.
But you can't. Well, yeah, that's true.
2.0 this.
It is.
No,
I was gonna
you know
say
what?
something, but I was like,
2.0 this right now.
But you know what I really think they should
2.0,
do
like-
with this? I think, given like we see in the sneakers community all the time, I think what they should do is I think they should give, and we see and Lou, we know this, we see this with NECA a lot. Give another shot. You know what I'm saying? Have do a surprise drop. Like, I would consider this a fucking surprise drop. Do your surprise drop and then come back and be like, okay, we have another drop scheduled at this time. Be there. If you don't get it, you don't get it. That's what they need to do.
Or time it like Mondo. Just fucking time it.
I think
You
I'm
got
with Costa
5
here.
days.
I'm with Costa here. You got a week or two to make your order. Give people enough time to accumulate money to make a purchase, and get it out that way. Because that way you can't say you didn't have time. You know what I mean? Because people have I get paid every 2 weeks, and some people get paid every week. You're gonna want to be able to collect what you want to collect in your collection and not be shedded on, like a lot of people have been through this queue system that they got going on. Because I was in the middle of the park pushing my daughter on a swing while I'm in the queue, and I'm on the phone with one of my homeboys hunting this thing down. And let me tell you, yes, I got mine, right? I didn't have any issues ordering mine, but it's funny thing that you mentioned the URL, the separate URL information, because here's something that I could not do and no one was able to do. You couldn't put coupons onto it. You couldn't put coupons, and you couldn't put a payment plan in the very beginning of it.
Right. Because if you did that shit would kick you out.
Wow.
Yeah, mess that up.
So here's the thing.
Can I? Yeah. Go
Real
ahead.
quick, I'm gonna say this. Everyone, and I don't want to, I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm a conspiracy theorist. There's a difference. I don't wear the tinfoil hat. I watch all of y'all wear tinfoil hats, and I get down to the root like a detective. Everyone watches us, and I say everyone. I'm talking about the ones who make the stuff, the ones who translate the stuff, and the ones who produce the stuff and ship out the stuff. Not only do we have those, we have the people who buy from the distributors that watch our content as well. So that way they also know who wants and who wants. You know what I mean? Because granted, we may want everything, but we're going to put our money where our mouth is. And the only time we're going to be upset with certain things, majority of the times, is going to be with Star Wars stuff. It's not going to be so much with Marvel stuff, because when they do a Marvel drop, shit tends to sit. It may go out fast, but then there's a couple of other ones that are just as equally as cool as that. But
it's true.
It's not something that's Star Wars related, because Star Wars, we don't get a retelling like Turtles or like Spider-Man or like X-Men. We don't get retellings and reimaginings. We get, here's the story, here's the content, here's continuity, move forward.
Yep. No, that's all very, very true.
So I think they got smart, did a separate URL, so that way they could block the coupon stuff, because they lose money on that.
I see what you're saying.
And stop the payment plans, so that way they can have you committed and locked in.
And doesn't this come like, also, this is coming, shout out, we got 140 people in here. Damn, thank you guys. Good shit tonight, guys. Hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to everybody here on this panel. But no, Lou, I think you got a point, because this is like coming out right away. Like, this is like shipping like next month, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
we're supposed to be
it's
getting
fast.
this real soon because Sideshow already did an unseal and reveal on it.
Right.
Yep.
So they just did an unseal and reveal on it. It's already, in the works to come in. And being that it's a limited of 2,000, it's going to be the same as Spider-Man. We're going to see it within the next 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah. Yep.
Just in time for May the 4th. And then if you look at it like this,
if I get this shit before my gold C3PO, I'm gonna be pissed, bro.
That's gonna be funny as shit. That's gonna be funny as shit.
Hear me out. Not only did they do a separate URL for this, they also did another one for Cody. And Cody, you still couldn't put coupons in it. And I think it was a way to kind of like divert all the traffic and having their site crash. Because when people go to visit and they don't want to be a part of that, they just want to check on their orders. They can't. They sitting in queue.
Right. Makes sense.
So I understand.
Also, remember, when you purchase this, don't purchase this with your own money.
Oh shit.
Do this with a CT603 card. You can actually apply for it. Make sure you do. It is available. Definitely make sure you actually get in there and you can get this figure. Interest free. On top of that, once you purchase it, you get a rant. So yes, he always puts the slogan, buy your own figures unless it's on me. That's what I put at the very end. Buy your own figures unless it's on me. And with that CT603 card, it is on.
He's like, God damn it. There's also a special coupon when you come to the area. There's 2 VIP tickets to go to Camelot.
Oh shit, to go to Camelot. Oh, I'm just
Shout
glad
out
y'all
to
not using.
CT.
Shout out
to
to
CT,
CT.
man. That's my guy. That's my bro. That's my bro.
If anybody needs me to take over their pre-order, if you need me to take over your pre-order for for this guy here, just let me know.
No, sorry, Costa.
Hey,
I don't want to spend $600 on this.
Real quick. Real quick. Yeah, I got to get out of here though, because I got to get ready for Uncivilized at 10 o'clock.
Absolutely.
Me and Mario. So we just, again, everybody stay here. Once you get done here, head on over. We'll be on live. So they basically stay here and do what you got to do, because GA got a lot more shit to talk about. And then once you're done and you're ready, bounce on over there. We be talking about Star Wars for a little bit. So definitely shout out to you guys, man. Thank you for having me here as always. Good to see you. So good to see you, Aries, man. Shout out, bro. It's good to see you. That was like a pleasant fucking surprise, man. Definitely. I'll get my you could tell me about any type of spoilers from the show later. We'll talk about that later on, man. We'll get that.
You don't want to let the cat out of it. Yeah.
Before you go, Leo, wasn't seeing the wizard himself kind of like the end of season 2 of Mandalorian when you see Luke freaking Skywalker come in and just
like that. Yeah. So definitely,
like,
man.
He's here.
Definitely, man. Thank you so much.
I gotta get my Grogu now. Anyway.
Thank you so much for being here, Leo. Definitely.
I will talk to y'all later on, man. Peace out.
Oh yeah,
bro.
Definitely,
Peace.
bro. Definitely. But no, all great content, all great shit, guys. Want to give a shout out to KG, birthday boy. Just had a birthday. What was it? A couple days ago?
Happy belated,
bro. Was it yesterday? KG? Definitely. Happy birthday to you. Definitely. He's one of the first guys I started streaming with. I gotta get him back on here, man. Definitely.
He needs time though, man. He's too busy doing Spider-Man content, man. You know what I mean? And Doom stuff.
We gotta get on the schedule, man. We can't.
He's never around, man. He either got sand up his ass or he's thwipping. One of the other.
He be thwipping.
I miss KG, man. KG's my guy, man.
Hell yeah, definitely. 12-inch Smooth Dream. Thank you for the $5 bomb. It says, I got the SMS text 1248. Didn't see it until 1252. I clicked told to wait on the Chrome. Also opened a second browser. One Chrome was 1293. Second in the browser was next in line, number 1. Damn.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. But crazy. I'm with
what's up,
Costa
Aaron?
here.
What's up, Aaron? What's up with you?
Aaron, what's good, man?
No.
I'm with Costa here and you, Jay, when it comes to the BT. Like, why would you make him a regular and make this an exclusive? If anything, the fans who really, really want it will have the money to fork it out.
No.
You could have made it a 2-pack.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You could have made it a 2-pack. And that would have solidified, like, or was it worth making these 2 droids? Of course it would have been worth making 2 droids and making it, what, 2,500?
They didn't want to make that. They didn't want to take that risk because a 2-pack. Because when was the last time we got a 2-pack? And think about it, we got a 2. We got the 2-packs that we got were sitting. Like the Batman Superman that was sitting. The Mando 2-pack sitting.
No, I said limited. No, I said limited. Limited. Make it the 250, the 2,500.
2,500. Yeah,
that would have 2,500.
That would have made okay.
And then you do the 2-pack. Reason being because the ones who truly want it will buy it, purchase it, find a way, any way, shape, or form to get it.
Yeah.
And
it really sucks that they didn't.
And the ones who can see it pass could let it pass because remember, these are die-cast droids. So if you put those 2 prices together, that's a hefty price tag. But it also goes according to who is your fan base. You know what I mean? Who's going to purchase this? Because now you got people who are upset that can't get both.
So I'm sorry. Some people at Hot Toys are pretty much like when an ice cream truck come to your neighborhood. He's pretty much like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna see how fast I'm gonna make these kids run. Pretty much.
Right. Yeah, that's how it feels.
Be sadistic about it, but you know, like all of us, like including myself, I love the chase. That's what the fun of when they come out with the limited stuff. Come on, little bro. You know how we be in Toys R Us every Wednesday when the damn store open up, waiting for them to put that box out there, and they turn their back, and we going through the box trying to get the limited figures because you know they pack them up 10 and maybe 2 of them are limited. You know we've had those days of doing that. Yeah, and you know seeing this, you know the limited stuff, I don't have no problem with it. But it's just like you have to work yourself. You have to work yourself through the system to try to figure it out. Yes. And I know when I got burned for the damn Wonder Woman in that Iron Man 100, I was pissed.
Well, I think you made up for that.
Oh yeah,
I think you made up for that shit.
Made up with it, and then I'm just sitting up there like, okay, you know, I get it when they do this, but like what you guys said, which makes sense. To do the BT and then do this is limited. I'm just like, you know what? I swear that's a dope dealer's move. If that wasn't any. They turn around to give you the teaser and then put the good shit right. Okay, you're gonna have to pay for this. We're gonna give you the one to give you hooked for free. We're gonna give you that for free, but you gonna have to pay for this one.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
And you know, and then too, you know, it kind of keeps honestly, it keeps everything interesting. Yes. But the thing is, if they go this route and they go to this Legends line and they start expanding out, that's me personally. That's what I'm looking for. Come out there with the new stuff. Come out with stuff that's completely unexpected. This was unexpected.
Yes.
This was completely unexpected. I'm like, damn, they turn around doing the murder droids? Really? And then the thing about it was shocking about these two is that what they represented. What they represented. I was like, damn, they're going hardcore because these are some murderous ass droids right here. And they don't hold back and they decide to do this. Like, okay, well, there's room for them to grow and do more because there's a whole lot of them out there. Now you got Mara Jade that's in the damn possibilities now. You got
damn. I'm so happy I got my Dexter 3PO. Damn,
there you go.
Fucking dope. See, that makes me want it even more now. It's like, damn,
dude. This just gets me hyped for a freaking. What was that bounty hunter's name with the bug head with the CP3O body?
Oh, you talking about Forlom?
Forlom, yeah.
Now try to get your hands on a Forlom. Sideshow made a Forlom. And if you try to get your hands on one, you're going to pay that money for it.
Exactly. I don't want to pay Sideshow prices for a Sideshow figure. I
think you only made 700 of those for the Forlom.
Give me a Hot Toys diecast.
Now see this right here. Renz, my man. Shout out to Renz Talent.
That's Black Chris Hansen.
Come on. And I can easily, Aries, I can easily see them do this. I can easily see them saying from the comics, also seen in Book of Boba Fett, Black Chrysanthemum. I could see them doing this. What do you think about that, bro?
Oh yeah, they had enough ratings with with Book of Boba Fett that they'll come out with more figures from it. It doesn't make any sense that they wouldn't with all these limited runs. So yeah, Black Chrysanthemum is definitely coming. Now that you've and I'll be talking about an upcoming show. Now that you've actually, I did talk about it on this show. Now that the Luke and Grogu waitlisted, which I'm not surprised. On that one exclusive version that was actually selling just about at retail. Anyway, you're probably going to get that Grogu, Luke, another 2-pack of them, especially with the Yoda, Luke correlation that they did in the Book of Boba Fett. That's I called that a long time ago. They would eventually do it. So now they'll go ahead and put that on because as they leave those up, those sell. But I'll be honest with you, yeah, Black Chrysanthemum's coming. For sure. So's characters like Forlob and Zukas. When you talk about Bosk, Dengar, things like that, God, we're long overdue. But I don't think you're going to have to wait for characters like Bosk and some of them, that long. Honestly, Bosk could be a great opportunity with this. Dark Side line in a way, if they wanted to tie it into Empire Strikes Back and the fact that Vader, hired those bounty hunters, I could see a boss would probably be shocking to everyone. Like, oh wow, they gave you Bosk, with this, so that would be a phenomenal. And then get all those Empire Strikes Back bounty hunters. But I do think Black Chrysanthemum's coming, especially I think that. They're working on a Chewbacca right now. Don't think for a minute that Han Solo's alone. And I don't think that's going to be the only Han Solo for this year. And I've been saying that. I think that they haven't come out with a Chewbacca yet that hasn't been paired with a Han Solo. So just saying, I think it's going to be. Whether it's artisted or not, we'll have to see, or certain parts of it will be. But I think with these low production numbers, and I've been talking about it, and more announcements, they're really killing it with these. So I think a lot of those are going to come. But I am concerned that Cody didn't sell, because Cody is a very highly sought out after figure. He's a very dominant character, and I disagree with you, Costa, on the Ezra Miller thing, because they didn't cancel the other one. I think there's some problems going on is basically what I think. I think there's some issues with numbers that Sideshow is expecting.
It's the
and
numbers.
they don't like, I'll be honest with you, like I was shocked when I looked at the Obi-Wan and the Vader DX28, the DX20s, whatever those. Yeah. And you know how like when something's done, it starts going to the back of the list. You started out best-selling wise, and you're like, well, where is it? It was up there, and then it's like all the way where those releases that never come out are all the way, and then they just disappear. I'm like, oh my God, they're getting rid of these. Sideshow's saying, hey, we're done. There's not going to be any more Obi-Wans. There's not going to be any more DX28s. We don't want any of this stuff in stock. And I'll be honest with you, I think they got hit hard. I watched Captain Marvel sell for $94. $94.
Yeah.
On freaking eBay with service fees.
Shit, they was giving it away for free at one point.
I mean, and I watched Moff Gideon sell for $110.
Yeah.
$110. And yet I saw that Umbra Stormtrooper sell for $575. Forget about the Umbra Stormtrooper. You want to know what's crazy?
Thank you, Chewie.
Oh. The damn is it Crosshair?
Crosshair.
$900 to $1,000
$1,200.
And they're
baby.
getting 30 to 40 bids on multiple auctions. It's
crazy.
insane.
Let me set the table for this real quick. For those that are just watching, Hot Toys posted this project cancellation announcement earlier this week. So due to unforeseen market alternation, we have been involuntary to cancel the following projects: the What If, the Sicarian Iron Man, and the Flash, the Young Barry Allen Flash. They have canceled these projects. So I believe if you bought them from Sideshow, and I believe they're still up at Sideshow. Especially the Sicarian. I could not find the Barry Allen, but the Sicarian is still up. They said sold out right now. So for all the people that did put money on this, I'm sure that your money will be refunded. They canceled these projects. That and the this one, the Barry Allen as well. I would agree, Aries. I think, like, I know some people are like, oh, probably because it has something to do with Ezra Miller, or no, I just think the numbers wasn't there. At the end of the day, it's about the numbers, and if the numbers don't add up, why are they going to keep this shit in stock? So that's what it comes down to.
It's so hard to figure this out because they're coming out with figures that are just 300 though, or the C3PO. So Costa, I get your point there too. And this guy had problems. He had problems like in real life, but they didn't cancel the other one. Now I'll tell you this:
listen,
maybe they canceled the other one. Costa, maybe they canceled.
It was a rant, but here's what really happened. They put too many Flashes close together. The other one is like the actual Flash. This one is wearing the Batman. The young Barry's wearing the Batman suit. Not as popular. Everybody wants the actual Flash in a suit.
Yes.
And then you just flood the market with Flashes. You can't it's he's not a Darth Vader. Like, you can have the Vaders come out months apart, right? But you can't, like, young Flash and regular Flash. Even the movie didn't do that well.
No, it's horrible. They did bad. It did
So,
not. I like the movie. They said the ratings, it was horrible though.
Yeah. The movie. What?
How do you explain this?
Well,
Costa? How do you?
did anybody? Nobody wanted fun of this. Nobody wanted it. People were making fun of it.
Song for Hulkbuster that I missed.
I think it looks. I personally, it's different.
Yeah,
I think it looks great, but it's like
it's weird.
One of the big factors for me now with buying figures is, how does it make me feel? Like, I loved Dr. Aphra, so the droids made sense.
Right.
The What If episode was okay. Right? It was okay.
Yeah.
It wasn't like anything to write home about. So it was okay. And it was actually like supposed to be in season 1. They put it in season 2. It's just, people are just like, if you're gonna have Iron Man fatigue, it's gonna be with Iron Men that aren't popular. So
right.
Like this.
Yeah.
Yep.
If it was like the comic accurate of the original Iron Man suit period, like going back to the introduction of Iron Man, which it looks totally different compared to everything else that we're so used to, I bet you that gets picked up. But something like this, and having multiple Flashes in a not as successful movie, and people having to make choices, and you're like, I need to get the Keaton Batman because I like that movie was that good. You had Batman come out, you had the Flash come out, and then you had Supergirl. People like the Supergirl more than the young Barry. So
exactly.
And Crosshair, they should not make a 2.0 because I own it. So
you're rich.
And if you want it for $3,000, you want Crosshair, call me up. $3,000. Pop culture living.
Here's the thing: I could have got Crosshair a couple weeks ago.
Hey, look, I'm with you on that because I got Crosshair too.
Oh, you guys are. It's all. Yeah, this is odd, and I agree with everything you said there, but it's hard to pinpoint because they're actually making figures with such low numbers. You have to wonder though if Sideshow on particular releases, if they're looking at their spreadsheets and their POs and like, but you know what? We don't want to get stuck. We know you're putting out lower numbers, but this didn't hit what we think, and we're worried about it. Because I'm wondering, I'll be honest with you, and I don't want it to happen, but I don't think this is the last cancellation we're going to see.
It's not the first.
Don't say it.
Yeah, and you mentioned Supergirl. I'm not sure. You know, we're all talking about they're certainly going to show they have a new head sculpt, and certainly when they come out with it, it'll look great. But I don't even know if they come out with it. It wouldn't shock me if some figures I was looking through
too late in the game. These like the
I would agree.
Iron Man was just a couple months ago. It's not like it was that deep, you know, into the cycle. Supergirl,
if they didn't get a whole lot of orders,
they got 10 people. There were 10 people that got 10 people each.
I was one of them. I was one of the 10.
But you know what's shocking though? Cody. How do you explain Cody?
Because it's a chrome. It's chrome.
Yeah.
You don't even know if it's Cody. It's the color. Like
that is so crazy.
It could be anybody.
It's Cody.
Like, check this out.
That's
Mecha Black Panther.
But I do.
Made the numbers.
Yep. Yeah.
But that's cool. Like, I think to me that's cooler than the Sakarian Iron Man. So, but yeah.
Now I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this real quick before we continue. Definitely want to give another shout out to Maz. What's up with you, Maz? Also want to give a big shout out to Victoria's Cantina. What's up with you, my friend? How are you doing? Got to get on your show. Meaning to have you on the show. We gotta make that work. Definitely gotta make that work, Victoria. It's been a minute. Good to have you here. Also, Indigo Productions is thought we have gotten to call Star. T'Challa Star-Lord from the What If before this, considering the BT 2.0 sold as well. Yes, yeah.
Is that BT that BT one the same kind of the same mold as the R5?
Kind of looks like
it's similar, but it's not the same because of the way the eyes split. That's a separate detail itself. Like the entire head, it's a separate detail.
But for the base body is.
But the base body is
it's R5.
Yeah. R5.
It's R5. But I'm gonna say this, and second, brother, I'm gonna throw this to you. Because I know you've been a little quiet over there. I'm gonna throw this to you. So we know this happened with. Give me 1 second. I know we knew this happened with this right here. We got those cancellations. People up in R. Some people are saying that the sky's falling. They don't know what's going to happen. Are we going to? The question is this going to happen to any other figures? Now, I don't think so.
Because
you think we think about this. I think this is safe.
I think they're too far into it, and it's a lot of when you got a situation where you got a figure that's on wait list, that's a whole lot of money you got to get back to people.
That's right.
That's a whole lot of money you got to get back to people, and they like money. So I would just say off the top of my head, I don't know the production numbers. I'm just throwing a number out there. So you willing to get back $4 million just like that, and all you got to do is just put a figure on, put a face sculpt on it, and that'd be the end of it.
Yeah,
it'd be way too hard if they got too many. The question is, we don't know like which ones didn't do well. I try to remember back, like, because I like sorting it out to see like which ones are going to go number one or get in the top 5, and some of them though, and I don't remember with this one, and I think this did all right actually, but I think that there's some up there that didn't even crack the top 10. Like I was even looking at some of those. I think it was actually one trooper. I forgot which one it was. I don't know if it was the Rex or it was like, wow, it didn't make any splash at all. Kind of like that Chrome Cody. So you wonder if like, did they even sell like a couple hundred of them yet? And if they didn't, they could cancel those.
With that Chrome Cody, that Chrome Cody is a niche piece right there. That Chrome Cody is only for people that got the Chrome Troopers, which I have 2 of them, and I got that Cody just to match it up with them. That's only for a select group of people right there. I can't see no one just
Is that
jumping
Chrome
out to get a
Trooper
Chrome
still
Trooper.
up from last year? Is it still available?
I don't think so. I think they're done.
Because it didn't
They're
wait
done.
list for a while. I think it is done. I'm looking it up
Yeah.
to see.
So I'm
So
trying to see if it is.
So, for safe instance, with this, for Kane, considering the controversy that was involved with this, considering that was
No,
already
it's
a
up.
character in the MCU, it's still up.
It's in stock. Wow.
Oh, okay.
They
The
don't sell.
Stormtrooper Chrome exclusive.
Wow.
You mean the Stormtrooper or the Trooper or the Clone Trooper?
Stormtrooper
Stormtrooper
Chrome
is.
version 245. It's for $245 is up.
Yeah,
When did that come out? And the Death Trooper is up. When did the
Clone
Death
sold out.
Trooper Black Chrome come up?
Oh,
Ooh,
that's been there for a while.
That's about a year. That's been over a year.
That's
Yeah, it came out
purchase
right on the hill.
Wow.
But I think the Chrome clones, I think those are gone. Those are gone.
Those are gone.
Yeah.
The gold
Those are
Chromes?
solid.
Oh yeah, they're gone.
No.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
clone chromes, yeah.
The clone
Yeah,
ones are
those
gone.
are
Okay.
gone.
Yeah.
So
Death
for
Trooper's
Cody,
there.
I could see why Cody didn't, it's there. I can see because it's probably a limited number of people that just jumped on that.
Mhm.
And then look at this one. Well, this one is an actual cash grab. We can't,
Yeah.
you can't just BS around. That's what that one is. But as for them canceling figures, I can see that Sakaran Hulk. I can see that because you got to look at it. It's a miniaturized Hulkbuster.
Mm-hmm.
The cost of it, that's another factor.
Mm-hmm.
And the damn thing is ugly as shit. So, nobody really
I forgot about that. The transforming Black Panther. I forgot about that.
If they would have made the Iron Man transform like it did in the show into a vehicle, granted, you add a couple of parts and take away a couple of parts and then just put it together, it wouldn't be a complete transformer, but a part swapper, if you will. Maybe people will be more inclined to purchase it, right?
Yeah,
and like, okay, I got me a car to go with that Iron Man, but it wasn't going to sell. Like only even a niche of niche people would want that figure, like me, that Iron Man. But it makes sense because numbers don't lie. If people don't pre-order, they can't get it. It's like a Kickstarter. Every pre-order is a Kickstarter with Hot Toys. Let's not lie on that. Every pre-order is a Kickstarter. And if it does not meet quota, it does not get made.
Yeah.
And I think that's probably what happened with the Ezra Miller, the Young Flash, and that. But they're making figures, Lou, that are even probably less quantity or around there. But I think really what this is I was thinking about it, and I talk about it in my current show that's out. I think Sideshow has a lot to do with this. Like they look like they know that those other Chrome Troopers are still up on their website, but they've also got, like I mentioned, Captain Marvel before, and some Endgame figures and a lot of other figures that are still up on their website. And they're probably just maybe drawing a hard line saying, hey, okay, so 2,500 of this, 1,000 of this, that's great, that's fine. But with this Ezra, we didn't say that on this Young Flash. We didn't say that on this, this Iron Man one here, and we don't want to take a chance. And maybe that's what happened. I don't know.
Then too, it's timing. Then it's timing also.
Yeah.
Because we'll kill the sales of a figure if you wait too long.
Yeah.
And a lot of people pretty much was on the fence with this because you're like, it's either here or there, then the controversy, then people complain about the figure. Then you had the issues with the Supergirl, and a lot of people are gun shy, especially now with their money. They're very, very gun shy with it. And also, like you said, Sideshow has a lot to do with it. And like, man, we're not trying to sit on no dead stock no more because we end up losing money that way. And they sitting on stock that now are going on, I think, 4 or 5 years now. They still sitting on stock and trying to get rid of things.
Exactly. I tell you what, Eamon, too, that Spider-Man. I'm a little surprised the Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire head sculpt, the Venomized one from Spider-Man 3. that you're starting to see some of those versions say low. I'm like, whoa, because that's
It's the collector's one. It's the collector's one. It's the
only
one
one of them.
It's only
two of them.
Oh, two of them?
No, it's just there.
Because right now there's what? 4 versions. 4
Right.
versions.
Yeah,
Two of the 4.
But you got to look at it too. They may do it like Vader.
Exactly.
Because you know some of the ones they came out with the deluxe, and people asking where are our other ones, and so they playing with the numbers on that too.
Mm-hmm.
They're playing, but the thing of it is, way back in the past, they would just leave these up.
Yeah,
right.
Almost
Why,
gone.
you know, and I was actually shocked to see some of these figures like disappearing. We didn't even come out with that Obi-Wan Kenobi yet, honestly, from the Obi-Wan series, and it's like disappearing.
Mm-hmm.
Now off the site, I'm like, wait a minute, did they come it out? Did I miss it? Did it get like final production photos? And I'm like, maybe they're real serious about this. They're just cutting these, and that's it. Go to the next one.
Being that they're the official distributor, and mom and pop shops, they buy this. They don't want to sit on dead stock either.
Oh, so they're not.
What they do is they buy the one that comes with the lease, so that way they could fill up their stores at the same time, not take a loss. The easiest one to do that is the one who don't take up as much shelf space, which is the single release. And the single release with the exclusive portion doesn't come with a base. So you got that working for you as well, why it's at low stock, you know, because everyone's ordering from them and they're like, okay, I want this. I don't need the base because the base is a space hog. Like I said earlier today, the bane of our collecting existence is space.
Mm-hmm.
So you would want the figure and get the exclusive piece and forget the base altogether. No one really needs the church base. You just want that black suit Spider-Man. That's the whole kit and caboodle. It's a nice touch to have a base, but you know, it still goes back to, yeah, I don't want that. I want this because of space.
Well, and they're all going, right? You're seeing that with Iron Man's now, and you're seeing that with Roller Guy Function, you know, Tony Stark, Robert Downey Jr. figures. And when you look at No Way Home, which was a pretty good movie, and you see that Andrew Garfield, the other Tobey Maguire going, you're seeing some of those the villain characters going. I guess there's no one immune. It's just when you see Spider-Man 3, though, start doing that, I'm like, darn, couldn't they leave that up for another few months? But it's not happening. So it's like, wow. And then you're seeing, like you're talking about these comic shops. There used to be where they would buy some and you could find them. And now I don't know about your store down there, Jay, where you took me, but I'm starting to notice that they may get one in, where in the past they would get 5 in. So it's like, hey, I found one. You should go to this comic shop. Well, wait a minute. Then what you're seeing with the online, like people with the Black Series, and you can't blame them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if everybody knows that Crosshair is going for $800, I don't see anybody putting it up on eBay for $285. It's not happening. So to say you could get it everywhere, well, where could you get it right now for $285? Find me a place.
Mm-hmm. No, that's true.
I don't. Where's it at? It's not. So the game is changing a little bit because of all this. It's interesting to me.
No, and I agree with. I mean, you're right. I mean, in my comic shop right now, they haven't had Hot Toys in over 2 months, like 2-3 months. They used to, Third Eye hasn't got.
They had that Casca when I was there.
Yep.
You remember?
Yep, they had. Yep, they were getting the stuff pretty soon, pretty quick. But no, they're not. Even my other shop isn't either. It's like I think the other shop that's in Beyond Comics, they just got the Batman. They just got that, and that was the last big thing that they got, and that was been a couple months ago. So
that's going for big money now. That you're talking about the Batman.
Mm-hmm. No.
Yeah. Wow. Because people would want. I mean, Batman sells, so you make you make a limited amount of those, but it seems like they could have made more of them. Is the point?
Well, the thing is, and this is one thing that OG says right here, and I agree with. He said with the rise of other 1/6 scale manufacturers, is so much being made, and could be a factory issue. That could be a factory issue, but also so many people vying for your money right now. Like Who is going to buy Ezra Miller Flash that's wearing a jacked up Batman Returns suit? It's that why people are not going to buy in that line, spend their money. Why spend on people? There are collectors out here that's like, why am I going to spend all my money on this line and the movie didn't do well when I can buy a do-back, or I can buy another in-art figure, or I can buy a Stormtrooper, a reissued Stormtrooper. So it's so, or I can buy a Revan. So it's like they knew what their priorities were, and they knew it's about. I look at it, it's a thing about the numbers. The numbers weren't there. Why do they need that stock? They're not going to take a hit on that stock anymore.
2 of the do-backs, I think it's just the do-back. They're also on almost gone, and then you got the ones with the troopers that are. But you're starting to see like those are OT. You're starting, and
Hang on, Josh. No.
Right, and it started that way with I think the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, the older version from No Way Home. It was one version, and then the other version was up for a while. They did that with the Vader, the GX28. Wasn't the exclusive one up? Like 3 were on wait list, but that was up for months.
Yeah,
extra. But then it eventually went, and now it's all gone. The Obi ones I think have been gone forever. I don't even remember when that was available. Like that went real. That one I think is going to go hard, guys. If the head sculpt comes out better.
Yeah,
it's already sold out on Sideshow. It's a wait list is full. Like if you don't have it pre-ordered, then you gotta hunt it down. eBay Crosshair, people have bought it for the highest is $1,100. Like,
really? $1,100 now?
You're spending whole the money on Crosshair?
I mean, that's going higher than wow. That's like 2-pack.
That was on April 5th.
Because wasn't record was going for like 6. I was looking at one point.
Shit.
Well, someone put in here that Comic Concepts is selling Crosshair for $8.
I just went there. Josh.
Josh.
Shame on he probably found one or bought one. That's
what they're going for, though. I mean, that's actually cheaper than $1,100.
The issue with Crosshair.
That's Gandalf money for real.
The issue with Crosshair was the fact that Echo and Hunter came out, and there was like stock. All kinds of stock.
Yep.
Crosshair came out at that time where they decided we're not going to put that much stock out there, but people were thinking, oh, marketing ploy, they're going to have it. I'm not going to pre-order it. I'll just wait till it's in bargain bin like Echo and Hunter.
Yep.
But that did not happen. Obviously, guys, it's not a marketing ploy. Once it's waitlisted, it is gone.
It's gone. It's
and you bring up a good point.
To find it someplace else.
Crosshair was released early. Crosshair was released early, also.
Yeah.
That's what I was going
early.
But you know what happened is, and I still tell people I think it's a good idea to take advantage of some of these deals because I think that. Eventually in time, you'll have more collectors in it and they'll be seeking out some of these figures and then they go up in value. It's an old story, even though it's a little different now. But what's interesting about some of these is everybody caught on. I mean, shoot, if I could pick up a figure for $150 in the secondary market or wait for it to go in the bargain bin, why am I going to pay $300 or $325 or $350? So it's good. However, as we were realizing that, like you were saying, your comic shops, Jay, like your one there, and these retailers and distributors, they were catching on too, saying, "Well, wait a minute, we may not want to continue to do that then." So we're going to order less.
They may be sitting on it and then taking these opportunities. Like now, if you want it. Someplace got it for $8. We'll sell it for $650.
But I'll tell you what, you guys aren't complaining that your crosshairs are worth $1,100 now on there because that's like, it's collectible. And you're looking at the Batman figure you mentioned, Jay. Before, and you look at some of these, like I'm looking at the DX28, and I'm watching what people are buying these for. like $600 from U.S. sellers.
Yeah,
not from like Tim Cent. Forget about that. They're spending $600-700 from U.S. sellers. I'm scratching my head. I'm like, I've never seen this, but you're seeing it now.
wait
And you know what's
till
crazy?
Artisan Anakin comes out.
Oh yeah, wait till Artisan.
Wait till that happens, because that's when
just Tim Cent it.
I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Too late.
I have no choice.
I mean, just do it.
I have no choice. I have no damn choices. Nobody. Yep. Nope.
You know what, though? I will say this. I will tell you, I think some of those wait lists will convert. My Padme converted this weekend.
Oh, wow.
And I couldn't get her. I bought it because I was watching what that's going for. But that Wonder Woman, and that was limited to 1,500, I will tell you, it did convert on me. And I was thinking about, wait a minute, I could pick this up because now that figure's selling for $1,000. It went up. But I was thinking, oh, maybe I buy that and store it and sell. But I'm like, you know what? I don't do that. So forget it. It's just not I don't got time. So, but I'm wondering with the Artisan though, there may be some people who drop out when the Piper calls and your wait list converts. So I would just say enter the wait list because you never damn know.
You never know. Didn't somebody get? I remember hearing stories of a couple. Wait a minute, Aries, wasn't it you? Did you say that after you bought the one WB 100 Wonder Woman,
it converted?
Wow!
I didn't buy it. I had an opportunity to it convert. I was like, wow. And I'm like, I'm calculating I could make some money, but I just, like I said, I don't have time.
Right.
So I was just like, forget it. I was like, let somebody else luck out on this because I've already got one. But I'm on the wait list for that Anakin, and I wouldn't be shocked, second brother, if it converts. I'm just being honest with you.
It's a pricey figure.
I wouldn't be shocked.
It's a pricey figure.
If you one of these people that did not put it on a payment plan, and then that sticker shock hits you all of a sudden, yeah, there's a chance.
Yeah, let's be honest. If it comes to paying rent or buying a figure, people are going to pay the rent. You know, so and that leaves a door, a small crack, but a small door of opportunity. So you're right. And Renz, you're also right. I think I will make a T-shirt of this. I like this.
And you also have to wonder too. And I don't know how they would do this or what the right thing would be. But you have to wonder if Sideshow sees enough people entering the wait list, if it stops at a certain point, or they're like, wait a minute, can we make more? I don't know.
Could be. OG fan with Star Wars, just Star Wars. What's up? Thank you for the $2 bomb. Says great show, no FOMO when you dopo. Good to see you, Aries, live.
Good to see the OG fan. Good to see the OG
with
fan.
that being said, guys, that is the show for tonight. We went over a little bit. It has been amazing. Thank you all for being here and all of you for watching. Amazing show, amazing energy. It was a big week. We had a lot to get through. Still had some stuff I had to talk with, but we could talk about that on another show. But before we go, let's do a round table for everybody. Lou, what you got coming up, brother?
Nothing.
No,
Nothing. I got
no half shell Saturday.
Not this Saturday. I was a little late getting in touch with SB to send me out to Casey Jones. Also, I'm gonna be having a family weekend out. Yeah, don't rub that in, Costa. Don't rub that in. Now you got some turtles for your van.
Yo, dude. The other two I had the week before, and I told my wife.
Wow.
I had Donatello and Michelangelo, and she's like, get them. And I'm like, no, I'll wait till next week. They didn't have them, but they had these guys instead.
Oh, wow.
So hopefully I get the last two. Anyway,
I hear you. But
I'd have
you know what? I'm not stressing. I just wanted Casey most important for me because it's Casey in the suit. So that's gonna happen next weekend. I'm gonna spend time with the family. I ain't worried about those turtles because I got these. Okay, I got these.
Those are dope.
Okay, so you know you can hold my beer with that one. But no, nothing else. You're gonna see me on Figure Flex Friday for tomorrow with Lael, Lumi, and Late Bloomer. If he could escape, and then chill for the weekend. Monday as Beam, Tuesday Maj, and then next Thursday here. If there is going to be best of best, it depends because you know never know. I'm always in rotation, baby. I'm like Lou to the left.
You're on the panel, man. You're on the panel. You're not in rotation anymore. You weren't last week because all right, okay. So what happened last week? I was planning to go on an hour. I shouldn't have went on at all, but then I went on and I was actually dying on air and Layout and Mario came to the rescue. So that's how we got a show last week. So last week became a best of the best. But no, definitely.
But like I said, I'm always in rotation. So you pass me to the left, to your next home. You feel me?
Gotcha.
So it's like left. You know what I mean? Get your L and
puff fast.
Puff fast. There you go. So
definitely. Well, thank you so much thank you so much for being here as always, brother. Absolutely. Aries, what do you got going on? And welcome back.
It's good to see you, brother Cousins. Good to see you, Pop Culture, Costa, Second Brother, Eamon, Loco Lu, Lael from before, and everybody in the chat. Yeah, no, I haven't been live. Life has not allowed me to really go live and come on a whole lot with what's going on. Luckily, I've been able to put out some of my pre-recorded shows, so hopefully everybody here has been, and everyone in the chat, you've all been enjoying the Aries Tarrington show and some of the stuff that I've been putting out. I do got a new video that's out here, just from yesterday, and I know a lot of you have watched that and are watching it, so check that out. I've got more, another video going to be coming out here probably in a couple of days. I'll have one, for next week as well. I got a mega, insiders membership show that's over about 45 minutes that I'm going to be putting up tomorrow. It's already been, recorded, where we dive into a lot of the dark side stuff and some things that I think that are going to happen, not just this week, but I think you're going to see the dark side line continue through May 4th. I think you may continue seeing it through this year. I don't think it has to be just with the event and just what's going on here. I think that it could be a whole year event. I do think we also got to start gearing up. You'll see with my next show for May 4th. Is it possible?
Yes.
That the big shebang on there is going to be something OT, maybe the Queen, Amidala on the throne, maybe a Jar Jar Binks, maybe some Phantom Menace stuff. I think we need to maybe, gear up for that. I think it's going to be a long year of, figures. I think we're going to really enjoy Star Wars this year. I think you're going to get another Leia, from the OT. I think you're going to get Chewbacca from the OT. I think you're going to get some prequel things from the Phantom Menace as well. And I think that this dark side line and the 85th anniversary of Batman, we saw what happened with Jack Sparrow. Are we going to start seeing some Jack Nicholson Jokers? Speaking of Jokers coming out, are we going to see more Arnold Schwarzenegger or some Terminators? I think this is the year where you're going to see a lot of that stuff, because there's not a whole lot that is coming out in the films and the shows, Jay, as you put up earlier. So just want to say that. But I got some shows coming out. I got a new membership one coming out. Maybe over the next 2 weeks. I'm thinking about something live for May 4th. Maybe you'll see me May 3rd.
Nice.
On something there. So that's it. I talk more than I usually do when you sign me off. I'll stop.
No, you are fine. Yeah, presence was missed in the community, so definitely I know a lot of people are glad to see you back doing your thing, and especially putting out those pre-recorded videos. I was dying, just the way it opened. I was like, oh my god, this is like Aries at his best right here. So definitely it was good.
Gotta have a little fun. Gotta have a little fun with it, right?
Absolutely. Definitely glad to see you back, my friend.
I'm glad to be back.
Absolutely. Second Brother, what you got going on, bro?
Well,
besides schoolwork.
yeah, man. Oh, dude, this finals weekend and finals week coming next week.
No.
So then once that's over, I pretty much got that. I don't even call that a monkey. I call that a huge silverback gorilla that's on your back when you have those assignments coming through. But that's almost done. I've been working on house projects. Pretty much got the decks done. Just had to put everything back. Talking about stuff for Hot Toys, I'm waiting for them to jump in and start to mess with the Alien line, because the Alien anniversary, the 45th anniversary, is tomorrow. It is tomorrow, and they also bringing out a redo of Aliens. That has their own special edition Blu-ray that's coming out. I'm like, can't wait to get my hands on.
I think Anthony already has it. Matter of fact, I think that the Steelbook, right? The new one. The 4K,
well,
it's like a 4K.
Well, it's a 4K one, but it's a crowdfunding thing that's going on with that. You actually have your name in the credits of jumping in, getting involved in that. That's been going around. Yeah, so that's going around. It's amazing that the entire cast is still alive. That hopefully I missed a couple of Alien cons, but I got some more people that's on that list of signatures I need to get. But
Bill Paxton.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Well, I luckily got one, a Bill Paxton with Tombstone. I have that.
Oh damn. That's what's up.
Yeah. And I lucked out with that when I went to Arizona to visit Tombstone. And the lady had it there for sale, and I went to grab that damn thing up as soon as I saw it.
Nice.
So, but man, just taking things just day by day, seeing what what Hot Toys is going to do. Because I hope they didn't just blow their load with all of this stuff, and then when it comes May 4th, there's nothing.
That'd be weird.
I hope not.
That would be totally disappointing.
Well,
you know what, Eamon? It's a long year, right? It's a long year. Maybe last year they didn't give us a whole lot for May 4th.
Once they open that Pandora's box that's called Legends, and then we got these shows. You got the Acolyte coming up. You got you got Tales from the Empire coming up. So hopefully we bound to see some stuff, and just hope the sore asses give shows a chance and start this review bombing bullshit. They don't get things going off the ground. They don't let things take off.
That's gonna happen. It happens so much with the review bomb, and it's Star Wars. I've realized it's toxic sometimes on the internet. You know what I mean? It's unfortunate.
Yeah,
it's unfortunate because it detracts. It takes so much attention away for people to actually explore the source material. It's not enough of us around to just sit back like, all right, I hear this BS here. I hear this, but let me explore it and evaluate it on my own. I've been watching Dune. I'm a fan of the original Dune. When they came out with Dune Part 1, I was like, maybe so. But damn, when I got to Part 2, I said, oh, here we go.
Yeah, I liked it. That was another one. That was I watched it just a few months ago, a couple months ago. That's the thing. Like all these good movies this year, like the Dune, Ghostbusters. I like the Godzilla Kong. I don't know however I think it did well. And but they're not.
-1. They made an announcement for that.
That one
in the theaters, and they said it's going to be released on Amazon Prime. I am like stoked to see that.
But Hot Toys isn't making any of the figures from these lines.
No.
So that's why they're coming out with all this. I wouldn't be surprised if we got a Chewbacca or a Leia on May 4th or sometime around there.
I think we will.
They got to do a black chrysanthemum because that chrysanthemum goes into Legends with the BT, with the BT goes into that, and also chrysanthemum goes into when you start getting into the comics that him and Kenobi had a run in. Because that would explain the scar above his eye.
Yep.
If you know, you know. So it goes into that. So maybe it's a hope for new things to come out. Because if they open up that legend, open up their Legends line, the sky's the limit of what they can do. And I think we pretty much got to the point, be tired of 2.0s and all that other nonsense. Come out with some new stuff.
I feel like a Clone Wars Vader is. I feel like another Vader's coming. I really do.
Yeah, I can see that. I could definitely see that. I could see
Ralph McQuarrie one.
Yeah, with that's a good one.
The concept art one. Hell yeah!
Well, they could do that with Could they do that with Fett too? Isn't there a McQuarrie or some? There's
yeah, and I think they actually did that. I think they did.
Animated Boba
I think
Fett.
Sideshow did that. Come to think about it,
They did the white. You're talking about the white concept art one.
Yeah,
it's the white one. Yeah.
I thought there was. And I'm looking at my awesome Jax collection. I thought there was. No, it's not a McQuarrie. It's a first look Boba Fett that wasn't the white prototype. The white prototype, though, I think is coming. That goes for a lot of money, but I mean,
the Sideshow version. Yeah,
I mean that's a no-brainer.
Yeah, that would go. That would go fast. I'm
Look at the arena Fett. That went like crazy.
Oh yeah. And then everybody sold
it, including.
But everybody's not selling their crosshairs.
I sold it too.
I sold it at the hype. $600 was a good piece of business. $625.
Jay, after
Here's the reason why they sold it and not Crosshair.
Well, everybody watching this show now is going to sell Crosshair.
No. Here's why they didn't sell Crosshair for those who didn't have and still have it. One,
the show, baby.
The show, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Now, are we going to get the season 2 variants with their different paint jobs? Because that's another thing that they could just pump up the assembly line and give us the same thing we got, just different paint.
Yeah.
Well,
you know,
and their paint jobs are very significant, to the storyline because it shows that they're getting their individuality. They paint their armor to how they feel, and that kind of separates them as clones.
Right.
It goes deep. It'd be worth it for season 2.
Yes, I'll wait for season 2 if they do it. If they do season 2, I'll get season 2 because I love the redemption arc for Crosshair. I love the colors that they put on these all black death suits that they had because they were the 99 batch 99. And no one gave a damn about. They were fodder. Now they're identifiable. They have their own person.
I'm going to make a prediction, guys. Here you go. A prediction. I'll give this on your show. Within 90 days, you will absolutely get a new Christian Bale Batman. There you go.
Yeah, I'll say that. Yep. I'm
actually wondering when it's going to come. I'm waiting every day. It's we don't.
It's going to happen.
It's going to happen.
It's going to happen. It's
probably another freaking Ben Affleck one too.
Oh man.
Yeah, like we need another.
We just got 2, right? Didn't we just get 2 of them?
Just got 2. They killing us with them.
I'd like to see what's his name? Clooney. Batman.
You know what?
Would they do it?
They might as well because they've made all the Batman. They've made all of them. They might as well.
And then Clooney shows up in the film too.
Yeah.
Oh, that would sell more than that damn that damn young Barry Allen. I tell you that shit.
Oh, that's God. That's
Costa, what you got going on with you, brother?
Join me Saturday at 3:00 Eastern. I will show you how to make a metal framed case out of aluminum. So we're gonna do a live build. This is 3 cases connected by these. So this is gonna go on the wall over here.
Nice.
So yeah, join me Saturday. I've been talking about these aluminum cases for the last couple of weeks, and then I was just like, fuck it, let's just make one live. We'll do it live.
That's awesome, dude.
And that's it.
There's your Bespin Leia. I see your Bespin Leia right there.
Yeah. Right next to the this my Star Wars case.
That's awesome.
I have to unpack everything. That's why I'm trying to get this room situated and all my cases made, so I can get all these like boxes of stuff over here into the cases.
Where
And
is
maybe I don't
Lumi?
have any more room to buy any more stuff.
Where
You
is
never know.
Lumi with Box Watch?
Yeah. Don't tell her. Don't tell her.
Man, she have a ball over here.
I do have a prediction for May the 4th.
Okay.
I'm sure we'll do another show before the 4th, which would be next Thursday. I'm going all in. We're not going to get any announcements except for Purple Chrome Vader.
Oh God.
They're gonna.
I would buy a
out
purple
Vader.
Chrome Vader. There you go. Yeah,
limited
Vader.
to 1,500, and everybody's gonna be like, I want a purple. I'll get a that's the only Chrome figure I'll get. But if we're gonna be serious, are they gonna do what they did with the Attack of the Clones, where they're like, all right, Phantom Menace, let's throw out 5 to 9 figures? I don't know. We'll see.
I think you may get. You may get a queen. You'll get a Queen Amidala. I'm just gonna say this: you get a Queen Amidala, a LED lightsaber version of Darth Maul, which is it'll pretty much be the same Darth Maul we got in DX 15 and 16, and you'll get Jar Jar Binks. That's gonna be your figures. That's gonna be
If they give me a Jar Jar and a queen on a throne, I would be happy.
Yeah, I would. I think that'll break the internet.
I think I would. Yeah, that and Pod Racer. Let's just fucking
Pod
throw
Racer?
it all in there.
I know the artisan Qui-Gon Jinn.
Yeah.
No, I have Qui-Gon Jinn.
Artisan Qui-Gon Jinn, I can see that happening.
Listen.
I remember when the artisans came out, a little birdie told me that they were going to be the artisan figures were going to be few and far between, and the names that popped up were, of course, Anakin, which we got, but also Qui-Gon Jinn. So
yeah. I get it.
May the
I would
4th.
get it.
Artisan Dark Side.
I think that would be very limited, though. I wonder how many they would make a Qui-Gon, honestly.
2,500.
I agree.
Market.
Jesus.
What about a Dark Side Anakin?
I'm telling you, I think they're going to happen.
They would have to.
It's going to happen.
They have to match the other artisan, right? Like you need the light and the dark.
Well, people, if they did that now, Lou, would some people cancel their regular one, or would they get them both? Or
no, you get them both.
You get them both because if you really wanted to, you could do a head swap with your Attack of the Clones Anakin and put that artisan head sculpt on that body versus having that, oh man, I'm constipated look, Anakin Skywalker that's pre-order. He's like, oh man, I really need to take a ish, but there's no shells.
Lou.
Oh my God. All right, so
I'm just telling you, we're not talking about it, but I do sense Luke Skywalker, some version. I'd love it if it was the damn Hoth and the freaking Tauntaun, but some version of Luke is coming.
That's what we need.
Well, it's waitlisted now. The last Luke. There's no more Lukes, I don't think, up there. The X-wing, the snow speeder is gone.
Yeah. Artisan Farm Boy Luke. How about that?
Oh Jesus!
Ooh.
That would break the internet.
That would.
If it's Farm Boy.
Would.
Farm Boy Luke. Yeah, give him the similar accessories.
That hair is gonna be tough, though.
It's gonna be very tough.
That hair is gonna be
tough. We need that though. He needs to be
70s feathered.
Like
70s.
He needs a 2.0.
Maybe Costa will be feathered, new feather technology by
listen.
Hot toy.
That hairspray can't fix.
Okay, guys. That's going to be it for tonight. What I got going on, you know what? I don't even feel like saying it anymore. I'm just gonna let the video do it. Remember to like, share, leave a comment, and also buy a t-shirt or something like that. I got some new merch out there. The Boots Are Not a Effing Accessory t-shirt and other merchandise. We got stickers of that, posters, cups, all that. Make sure you buy that. Also, make sure you buy our brother cousin's t-shirt. Your boy need the money. Everything supports the channel and it just really helps. Absolutely. There you go. T-shirts are on the site. Buy some merch. It helps the channel out. any little bit of help, because you know what, I got a little one I gotta take care of, and you know I gotta keep, you know, she, you know, I gotta throw this.
So there we go. Come on, wipe it some more. Good job, kiddo.
There we go.
Good job.
There
that's why we have
there
kids.
we go. And that's why that's who that money goes to. So anything would help, definitely. Yeah, thank you all for being here on the panel tonight. You guys rocked it. Great show, and everybody watching, everybody that stayed with us, thank you so much for sticking with us, and everybody that was here for the long haul. It's a great show, guys. That's it. We'll see you next week. Have a good one.
Peace.
Peace.